Hey, what's up, Tyler? How's it going, man? All right, this is going to say vintage jungle break close. New Marvel break. And new other shuffle. Other shuffle sounds kind of like a lame name, so we can always rename it later. The other shuffle. Let's see, Pokey Shuffle, Live Custom, Waifu Shuffle. You know, I'm tempted to change the Waifu Shuffle to a $25. What if the Waifu Shuffle was $25? I feel like $25 is such a good amount. $5, $25. It's like you bought 5 Poke Shuffles at a time, you know? What do you guys think of that? What should the price on the other shuffles be, you think? We're going to say other shuffle. Price, I don't know. It could be like the Waifu Shuffle. Also, it feels like the Live Customs could have a different name. You know, the Live Customs is an old name from the past. Could be called Pack or something like that. Man, I don't know, actually. There should be a contest for naming the Live Customs to something new. We've called them the Live Customs for a very long time, since pretty much the beginning of doing custom booster packs. But I feel like that name, even though it's very familiar to a lot of buyers here, it doesn't really represent what's in the pack. Like, it doesn't give you a clue. If you're a brand new person, you don't know what it is. What's this? 1 hour ago, 6. The hottest 3 Ascended Heroes. Okay, so we got a Ascended Heroes pre-order. Cool. The expensive slab shuffle. It could be gold pokey shuffle, maybe, or something like that. Who knows? All right. So we are live at 2 a.m. in the morning. Boy, there's nothing harder than dragging yourself out of a warm bed at 2 a.m. in the morning. It's really hard to do. Let's go ahead and ping to the Discord. We're going live for Monday night. Okay. And here's this. All right, good. Very nice. Good. Oh, we could put silver in the other Brett, couldn't we? Sometimes we were putting silver coins in the Poke Shuffles. I don't know. I haven't made up my mind on that though. All right, let me close this. Let's open up a second link here and get the website pinned. Test your odds shuffle. I've been watching your streams for like 3 to 4 years, and I still don't know what a custom booster is. What? Just a chance for a slab. That's all it is. All right, cool. That's all done. That guy is shipped to me. We have Gem 5 on the way now. Gem 5 has officially been ordered. It's on the way. We'll say Gem 5 right here. Gem 5 coming soon. Actually, we could probably figure the price on it out. No, I'll do that when it arrives. Screw it. So Gem 5's coming soon. So Gem 5, 3, 2, and 1, Journey, Surprise, Hidden Fates. The Chinese menu is getting pretty wide. I like the Chinese cards a lot, though. I'm not going to lie. All right, so Tyler Land did a big order at the end of the daytime stream. Did you know the daytime stream was so slow at the beginning, and then right at the end, Tyler Land drops an almost $300 order in those last 15 minutes. That guy was going deep, man. Let's see. Actually, we just got a fresh order. Let's see. Who is it? Chris Gonzalez. He's coming in for a little snipey wipey. Good luck on that. Let's take care of 6 first. Her order came in first. All right, Miss 6. She wants 3 Ascended Heroes. Check out that Topps pack, the Topps Marvel Chrome pack. Might be the last round of those. The previous round was not a hit. It was not a numbered card. So I figured we got to try for one more numbered card. That's what I figured. All right, let's start snipping here. These have been pretty popular for a little while, these Topps cards. They're fun to break, to be honest. You have no money, or you have money. Why don't you go to Japan for vacation? Maybe I will one day. Let's see. Just not right now. It's a good question, man. All right. There we go. Ooh, we got a giveaway. Okay, lovely. Lovely. I think we usually have a giveaway going on. Mr. Has goals. Yeah, something like that. I think part of it is that travel doesn't actually sound too exciting to me. I don't really understand it. I don't really relate to everyone's desire to travel. All right, what is this? Let's see. Ooh, Miss 6. Well, I gotta get the iPad running. Is that the Cardconomist? It's me, the Cardconomist. Oh my god, it's the Cardconomist. Let's see, we got any sleeves? Yeah, we got some sleeves. Make sure to smash the like button. Oh yeah, the daytime stream. Remember, we were cleaning up junk. Remember that? We were getting the junk off the shelf. We had to do more of that, actually. We had to clean some more. This area could use a good cleaning. Maybe list an item on eBay. What do you think should be listed on eBay? Time for some Mark Raiders. I'm going to go for the top 1K again. Oh, yeah. Ooh, look at that. You ready? 1, 2, and 3. There we go. Is 6 here? Where's 6? We're turning on the iPad. Oh, the iPad's almost dead. Okay, let's plug it in. That's what happens if you don't plug it in. It just like slowly dies. Oh no, Lake of the Ozarks amusement park opening pushed to 2027 as new ride appears on the horizon. I was telling you guys about that. I was telling you guys about how you could see a new ride going up. I'm reading it. The park will open up in 2027 for the tourist season. Man, they were supposed to open the park in 2025. Then it got delayed to 2026. Now it's officially delayed to 2027, dude. God, what a ripoff, bro. Either way, it doesn't matter. We're going to be finding out if we're staying in Lake of the Ozarks based on this November. Let's see. I'm going to click on this. Come on now. Here we are. This November, Missourians will vote on whether to become a no-tax state or not, and that will decide if I'm moving out of this state. If Missouri becomes a no-tax state, I'm just going to stay. If it does not, it's off to Florida or it's off to Reno. I like both. I think that, or Las Vegas maybe. Hello, how's everyone? What's up, Javier? Jod says, I work out at work, mister, so I'm getting paid to work out. Law, who says they don't have time for good workout? I'll let y'all know how everything is going in October, 4 months from now. Taxes rule mister's life. That's right. If it becomes no tax, that would be really good. Yeah, well, if it becomes a no tax state, I could easily encourage you guys to consider a move out here. It's a cheap state. There's nothing too exciting going on over here, but once a state becomes a no tax state, that's a big deal in my opinion. Having a little drink there to get us started. I had this giant rack of ribs for dinner. I couldn't finish it. All right. That's all I had. I had nothing else. It's just a big rack of ribs. There was a side of green beans. I was like, I'll pass. Pack number 1, cold. Here's Silcoon Totodile Rayquaza. I think he's basically a hit, the Rayquaza. So, well, look at the bottom of it, though. Bummer. All right, so here we go. Rayquaza. And here's Team Rocket's Honchkrow. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I've heard a lot of good things about Las Vegas. I've heard a lot of bad things. Like it's too brown. Like there's no trees, there's no water. It's very hot. The cost of living's bad. The health care's no good. So I've heard a lot of things like that, but it's also a developing place. So I don't know. It's like a city that's developing currently. It is tempting, although it gets to 120 degrees in the summer. Youch. And it stays that way for like 3 months, 120 degrees. Youch. Now, on the flip side, we get a really cold winter. That lasts about 2 months. So it gets pretty unbearably cold out here. You know, so cold you don't go outside. So I don't know. Maybe it's a trade off. I'm more of a cold weather person myself, but that's why we consider Reno, Nevada. It's north of Las Vegas by about 7 hours. That's a huge drive. That's enough time to drive to another state, basically. And it does get hot in Reno as well. It gets up to 100 degrees. However, it also gets cold in Reno, unlike Las Vegas. So that sounds pretty close to perfect to me. I like the idea of Reno a lot. Reno's got Lake Tahoe. It's got some mountainous areas. It's got skiing, which I've never done that before. Not a lot of water in Reno either. It's considered, I guess, high desert, but it's a no tax haven, so that's what we're most interested in. No taxes. New consignment slab there. Gifts from the elves. So now we have to ask ourselves, what is the price of the other bras? What do you guys think? The other shuffle. It's called other shuffle. Pokey shuffle, other shuffle. Could be 20. What do you guys think? Maybe the live customs should be moved down to a $20. Well, you know, then it would have to be 5 for $100 item. Let me think. I would love to hear your guys' feedback. What do you want the other shuffle to cost? $20 or $25? $25 implies we can get some really big expensive items in there. $20 means we can still get expensive items in there, but it won't be that good. We go all the way down to $5, in fact. What's the other shuffle? The other shuffle's the new thing. We just worked on it in the daytime stream. So look at these two guys. They could easily go in the other shuffle. Could be a $5 box, but that'll kind of put a cap on the top cards going in. $10, the non-inflation price. Make Junior Custom for a lower price. Junior Custom, Junior Hut Weenie. Wait, what's it called? Weenie Hut Juniors. There goes. Weenie Hut Juniors. Here's Chris Gonzalez. He says one Pokey Shuffle. Here goes the Pokey Shuffle. Make it a $10 box. Call it the Tariff Customs. They want a lesser price. 1, 2, 3. Crazy times we live in. Everything is crazy. Boop. One cold one. All right, Charcadet. There it is. All right. I think it's smart to have different points of entry for each shifts. I don't know. It makes it confusing, actually. The more options, the more buyers. Let me ask you, let me make a chart, okay? Let's make a poll. Other shuffle price point. So we could say 25, 20, add option, $10, $5. I want to see you guys vote on this, okay? So you guys vote on this. There's only 35 people here, so I need you all to vote on it. Everyone stop what you're doing and go vote on that. Vote on the future of the channel. I want to see what your opinions on this. Remember, if it's a bigger number, we can fit bigger cards in there. If it's a smaller number, well, obviously it's more fun if it's a smaller number. But that's the trade-off. So it's one of those things. What shuffle is this in reference to? It's called the Other Shuffle. It's a new product. It's going to contain slabs in it that are not Pokemon, but also not waifus. $10 shuffle would be nice. The more options, the more buyers. We're just trying to pick a price point here. What do you guys think? So some people say 25, some people say 10. I'm leaning toward 25 myself. Yeah, actually, you know, I think what would be interesting is if it was all 25 except for the Pokey Shuffle. Turn this down a little bit. The Pokey Shuffle is very popular. All right, the queue is open, guys. How's it going? It's a wonderful Monday night, Tuesday morning. We got some fresh slabs here. We got to rotate through these slabs, you know. So let's get some fresh slabs up. Do we have some unpriced slabs over here? I think we do. What's this? All right, the Gengar. That needs to be repriced. So here's a mouth. I think we are going to run out of slabs pretty quick soon. These need to be tested. You know, we haven't had a submission returned from Tag in a while. We haven't had a PSA submission in a while. I don't have CGC at all. And I'm not expecting a fast turnaround from BGS. So yeah, we're going to be behind on slabs, I think, for a hot minute. Running out of slabs, no bueno. Yeah, it's kind of scary because that's a lot of our system over here. Let's see. You need a CGC submission. You're right, but the CGC submission would probably not show up for about 3 months. So that's an investment into the future, 2 to 3 months probably. Let's see. Yeah, we still look at this. So it's still stuck. Research, assembly, grading. So this is an issue, I feel. I know they're busy, but man, we got to have something come back eventually. It's no good, guys. I think I better get a CGC submission out soon as well. So yeah, we already got a BGS submission out. We need a CGC submission. Not Pokemon stuff is more niche and have a higher price point due to limited availability. Let's see what you guys are saying over here. You ready? Let's see. So right now it's 41 and 41. There's only 17 votes. Some people said $10. Some people said $25. Only a small number of people said 5%. Only a small number of people said $20. All right, I'm gonna hit end poll. I'm trying to get into the mind of somebody buying another bra. Not another bra, another shuffle. It doesn't have to be called other shuffle, by the way. We can rename it something else if you guys want a different name. Clearance shuffle has a nice name to it, doesn't it? Or junk shuffle. Other shuffle, because it's got the other stuff in it. Who's going to crack out $25 to take a shot in the other shuffle just to miss? I think we should start out at $5. What do you guys think? Well, I don't know. Remember the energy lotto? The energy lotto. No, I remember the name. The energy lotto. How did that go? Can you remind me? I remember the name. Was that the wheel? Do 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 do. It's even roll a dice, even or odds. Um, so 25 and $10 are pretty popular. You know, I think it's going to be 5. I think it's going to be a $5 box. That's what I think. And what we're probably going to do is if a slab's too expensive, let's just make it cheaper. So if it goes into there, it's on sale. The other shuffles for now shall be $5. Just because I say so. Just because that's my hunch. Non-Pokemon. So that's the name of it. Non-Pokemon. Waifu Shuffle. Gril Slabs. I'll call it Gril Slabs. We're updating the description. Pokey Slabs. Pokey Slabs. Custom boosters. Oops. Pokey Slabs, non-Pokey Slabs, and Gril Slabs. You see, if you go back to the creation of the Waifu Shuffle, the reason that needed to be $20 was because some of the Grill cards are like $400. They get really expensive. So we needed the Waifu Shuffle to be a high price. We just couldn't. Hold on, I gotta sneeze. We just needed an expensive buy-in for the Waifu Shuffle because those signature cards go nuts. Many of them are like no cheaper than 200. Hold on. Woo! All right. I'm gonna go add it to the let's go add it to the website officially now. I'm going to the website, everybody. Under products, add new product. Right now I have a runny nose, sneezing, coughing. So for now, we shall call this the other shuffle. Other shuffle. This is a randomly pulled card that may give you a slab. The slabs are always non-Pokemon slabs or boxes or a promotional item. All right, regular price should be $5. And I don't know if it goes into category. Yeah, it does. It goes into custom. Also, let's copy and paste this too. This is a randomly pulled card that may give you a slab. All right, let's hit publish. So the other shuffle's going up onto the website. And now we have one more step to it. We actually have to put stuff into the other shuffle. Okay. I see we have an order from Eddie Berto Mendoza. What's up, man? I'm jump back here to orders. Weenie Hut Junior Shuffle. I like that. Junior Shuffle, Weenie Hut Junior. Mister, can I be a mod? Says Tyler. Tyler, why should you be mod? Tyler, picture reason why you should be mod. All right, see this Monkey D. Luffy? Exactly. Waifu cards are pricey. So we're going from 90 to 70. My nose is so stuffy right now. My God. Okay. So 70, what's that? 14? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Wait. I said 14, didn't I? Also, it'd be really cool to use One Piece cards for this, wouldn't it? Is it too late for that? I'd be scared that I run out of One Piece cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I think I should be mod. I'll ban PokeRev immediately. Wow, this guy would be a really good mod. All right, you ready? What do you guys think of Tyler? You think Tyler would make a good mod? 061, Luffy, T10. Okay, we'll say $70. All right. First item in. You guys just witnessed the first other shuffle slab. Ooh, will this box hold white slabs? I just let that fall over because the box is basically empty. Here is, it's called Gift from the Elves. Gift from the Elves. All right. So let's put this guy in for, I guess, $80. And that's going to be 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So Gift from the Elves is going in. Yeah, Tyler should be mod for sure, says Silver Ranger. Sometimes you got a ban, though. People make troll accounts. We got number 29. Gifts from. That should be enough because of the 2 words. And then we'll say T10, 80. All right. There it goes. Second slab in the box. And then here is Darth Bladder. He's a real cool card. That's actually a refractor, and it's Topps Chrome, and it's Darth Vader. 100. Tyler says he's been on here 6 years. Put the 6-year comment filter on. If he comments, make a mod. Ooh, all right. I like the idea of that. All right, I'm going to turn on a filter to see who's been here a really long time. Let's try, let's try 5 years, okay? So I'm about to turn it on. If you've been here 5 years, try talking. So I'm turning it on. All right, I'm going to set this. Try talking. Test. Zam. It's one thing to hang out for 5 to 6 years, but whoa, look at that. It's Matt. Matt's been here a very long time. Mr. Russ is here. Wow, Russ, you've been here a really long time. Give me a second here. Hold on. That's a really good test of who's been here the longest. Now, let's try. It says on Discord I joined in 2021. Wow. Okay, so Tyler has been it. Look at that. He is talking. Let's try 4 years now. All right. So I just did 4 years. Who can talk right now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. There's 20. So the galaxy within grasp is basically a big hit. Hmm. All right. Oh, you know what? I should turn it off. Go back to 5 years. So I'm going to turn it off now. Jack Gray says 4 years is way cooler than 5. Oh, yeah. Any duration. No, it should be anyone. All right. Let's turn on anyone. Let's save. You know what we should do? We should do a subscribers only stream and have like a really big giveaway soon. We haven't done that in a while. We used to do that. This is going to be number 49. A galaxy within, and it's going to say T10, and it's going to say $100. While all these filters, we were we were testing who'd been around the longest. All right, there goes Vader. Cool. Well, that's neat. I like that. So, other shuffle doesn't have too much in it. I don't really recommend buying it quite yet. Wait until we look at that. I like how you can't tell where anything is. Isn't that crazy? Look how perfect these cards look. So, I want to add more stuff to that. Okay. Oh, we could add the Card Wars box. All right, Card Wars could go in. It keeps saying subscribers only. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 is 80, right? So Card Wars can go in there. Card Wars box 80. Should Card Wars be re-rollable? Maybe we should just let it be re-rollable. There we go. Card Wars is in there. So there's a couple items. Pretty neat. I subscribed back in 2020, but I accidentally unsubscribed recently. No, that sucks, dude. All right. Well, I'll see you in 5 years. AOG. Eddie Mendoza says Old Maid Mew. Oh, good choice. Here you go. Miss Alexis just came in and did the shipping. She's shipping out my last tag submission. It's huge. It's like 260 cards. It is. Worked on it for many hours. Eddie Mendoza says he'll take the Charmander Old Maid. Charmander Old Maid, where's that? Do you mean the Meowth? Is it in the Discord, sir? He must mean the Meowth, right? I've noticed people with lots of money have businesses. That's right. That's right. You make more money when you got a little business. What are shipping days again? Monday and Friday? Yeah, we tend to do Monday and Friday. I unsubscribe because your politics. I'm joking. I don't care about it. It's fake and scripted like WWE. That's right. It's all just bait. It's all just engagement bait. My real politics, I'm into eating babies and let's see, we worship Satan. I'm just saying stuff. Let's see. It was in the Discord server. Okay, well, if we got an old maid Charmander, it'll be over here. Put this here. You're not allowed to be famous unless you worship like the devil or something. I think that's a rule, isn't it? There's coughing. Hey, look at this. Some more of these. We can put these in the box now. Oops. They're all rather expensive. There's a Bulbasaur for 40 bucks. I don't know if you're interested in that. Aha, Charmander. I think you have to like worship Satan. Hail Satan. That could go in the other shuffle. These can go in the other shuffle. Check my sub history. Been here since 2020. Wow. It's Tammy. What do you think, Tammy? Do you have to worship Satan to be like a rich celebrity? What's your take on it? Here you go, Mr. Ediberto. Did you know, Mr. Eddie, I don't really make much money on these after the grading fees. Because I also had to buy the cards too, so the cards themselves weren't free. You can believe what you want to believe. I don't know, Tammy. That sounds too open-minded to me. It is. 1, 2, and 3. Tammy said we could be Satanists. Tammy told me to be a Zionist. 4. I just came out of bed. What? 5. We are. And here's this. And here's this. And here's this. Lots of The Hobbit. It's like 9:39 here. Your Colosseum. It's ridiculous. What? Ready? We're building up the other shuffles right now. Number 4 into a Hobbit. That doesn't sound good. T10 into a Hobbit. This will say number 93. Destroy it. Tammy told me if she was the Hobbit, she wouldn't have destroyed it. Jeez, Tammy. This is number 044. What is this called? Just Hello Kitty? Blow Party? Blow Party. B10. That's pristine. And we'll say $75. Help us identify it. I'm going to go game now. I can, but I keep going, man. Here's I Am No Man. I'm no man. Number 90. I'm a woman. I am no man. Okay, that's going to say P10. Honestly, this one doesn't seem worth, I guess it doesn't matter. And then over here, we got destroyed all over again. So number 93, destroy it. T10. When's the collab? Very soon. Very soon. Are you ready? So this is 80, right? That's 16. This one's 80. All right. This one's 75. All right. I'm No Man is 80, right? And the last one is also 80. Big slabs going in there. All right, there you go. There you go. We're building up the other shuffles, guys. We got some base cards going in. Now, these are all some pretty big ones. What are you then? Mr. B saying weird things when I'm away from PC. Here we are. Tammy told me to smell her finger. I told her no. I said, ew. Let's see. Let's get it up here. I'm not falling for that again. Get me once, shame on me. Let's see. I'm going to hit refresh. Mr. is very politically correct. If Mr. was a Pokemon, he would know sleep because its voice is relaxing. Sleep. That's right. Nathan Gordon says 6 of the 151 surprise, 25 on lay slab away. Okay, let's go over to slab away. I very, very sleepy coughs. They help you fall right asleep. You hear it and you go, ah, that cough just puts me right to bed. Virtually ASMR at this point. Double check my math. Uh-oh. All right, so 6 of the 151 surprise would be $36, and 25 would be $25. So 36 and 25, you're right. You're off by one, bro. You trying to steal money from me, bro? You think this is a charity, bro? What's that, 36 and 25? $61. I think that means you get 5 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. So you get 5 of them. Where's my money? Where's my money? How many pesos can you get for $1 right now? 5 packs. All right, let's snip this. I went to Mexico and I got to buy things in pesos. There. All right. I bought a bullwhip and I bought a stone chessboard. There were a lot of touristy items for sale in Mexico. Here's seal, because I was in a touristy area and they were like, buy stuff from me. I never forgot how aggressive the salesmen were. They were like, grab your arm. And they'd be like, buy these sunglasses. For you, $3. And I'd be like, I don't want sunglasses. And they'd be like, all right, I tell you what, $2 for you. I'd be like, I don't want sunglasses. And they'd be like, all right, all right, all right. Because you are my special guest today, $1. And I'd go like, get away from me. Nathan Gordon. But no, that was really experience I had. Nathan with an N, where we're going to find your bag. They were aggressive. They really wanted your money. And it was shocking how low their price would go if you didn't want their stuff. They'd be like, all of a sudden, their item was much cheaper. You'd be like, what? You'd be looking at them like, why are these glasses so cheap? Are they even real? Sounds very accurate. Yeah, that's because it really happened. Oh, I need another drink. I can't believe I drank all my drink. Because I like you, $1. Mark J. Valera, no hollows, please. 1 box of Japanese scarlet bass. Mexico is pooping, getting tacos at 8 a.m. Oh, you're in Mexico right now? How is it? Let's see. When I was in Colombia, the exchange rate was 2,000 pesos, $1. And I think a couple years later, it was 3,000. Hard telling now. Sometimes they say you get it for free and then ask for money. Same thing happened to use when we went to Cancun. Oh, that's exactly where I went. I went to Cancun and they have a little market area. And then you go over there and they're like, for you, $1. Let me go grab, I'm going to go grab a drink and then I'm going to get the Scarlet Violet basic box. All right, let's get these boxes. We got les boxes over here. Mark's smart. He's going right for the cheap Japanese product. Japanese product isn't a trend. It's sticking around. Good stuff. Excuse me. What's happening? By the way, here are our 2-pack breaks. This one's halfway done, and this one just begun, but it's really cheap. It's 16 bucks. So there you have it. Krabby Patty. He's just like, ooh. Guys, it's a Ted Kingler expedition. Come on, get your booty cheeks in there. Here's, now this guy moved today. Sylveon, Rare Candy, good stuff. 9 out of 24. You know how fast it's going to move when it gets close to 0? It's going to move fast. A little Dedenne Gym challenge there. All right, here goes. I'll probably never go unless my son wants to when he gets older. You don't want to go to Mexico? Isn't Cancun really nice, though? Yeah, some of it is. I went on like one vacation in my childhood and it was Cancun. The other one was like Washington, D.C., and it was like not as nice as Cancun. But I told you this story already. My dad had frequent flyer miles he had built up from his job, and those were about to expire. And so he didn't want to lose out on them. So he decided to take us on a little vacation. And at the time, my family was a lot smaller. We were only about half as big. There were like maybe 5 kids, maybe 6 at the time. So it wasn't so unbelievable that we went on vacation. I mean, once you have like 10 kids, it's impossible virtually. Actually, I remember my dad took my mom on a vacation to California and we stayed home. So that was a vacation that they took. All right. Ooh, look at all this. I make mini tacos. What? Now I want mini tacos of carne asada. What? Nuh-uh. You don't make mini tacos. I'm in Mexico City. I was walking at the city when I stumbled on 2 naked women protesting. Did you take a picture for us? Come on, man. I never really get that when the girls, like in France, take their shirt off so we all get to see their titties, and they're all like, "We're fighting the fascists," or something like that. I don't know how to feel about that. I feel like that's like some sort of like, man, it's hard to describe. Like I grew up with a lot of sisters, right? And it's like a sort of fit they're throwing, it almost feels, where it I feel like when you're younger and you're trying to throw a fit, trying to get attention, you just kind of lose your mind a little bit. Like who's getting naked to protest fascism? It's almost like you've lost your mind a little bit. Like how does you getting naked protest anything? All that I just get to see your titties now. That's it. It's like maybe the least effective method I could think of protesting. Like just protest, just have your clothing on like normal and then just protest. We'll still listen. But if you get naked, I don't think much about your signs. I mean, I'll forget your. This is maybe what they don't understand. I'll forget what you were protesting like in 2 seconds. The only thing that'll be left over in my mind is the image of all your boobs out. That's it. My brain never remembers the words, never remembers the cause. It just remembers the image of a group of women with their boobs out at the same time. That's all I remember. And I don't vote for your thing, so I just don't get it. Same with the people who like to throw paint on a painting, stop oil or something like that. It's always like the oil people. It just makes me not like the movement. It has like a opposite effect. Like there's nothing nicer in society than art. How can you be trying to destroy art for your cause? The goal is to have art. That's the goal of a civilization is to have art, music, paintings. So, you want more attention and it's like you get it in the worst possible way and as a result, I just can't support your movement. I just can't. Even if we agreed on it, I just couldn't do it. I'd be like, "Nah, I'm not going to withstand paint terrorism." All right, here goes. Beautiful women everywhere too. I feel in love multiple times today. Hey, baby. Just be like be like, "Hey, baby, I'll take you back to America." Ooh. Tell him you know Despacito. Here's Oinkaloni. Yeah, why would you destroy art? Because of no company makes no sense, makes everyone hate them. It's always been dumb. We are. Like, do they even know what they're protesting? I'm not sure they know what they're protesting. Let's see. We've got some of these. So this is a whole box of Scarlet base set for our good friend, Mr. Mark. Well, Mr. Mark, it's nice to see you again. Here's a little Starly. Is it Starly? I think it's Starly. That's a very cute one. You tell him I'll get you papers. I need my fedora hat. You are? Oh, yeah, Curlia popping out. Here's one of the better ARs in this set. So in Scarlet, Ralt's Curlia Gardevoir is one of the best pulls. So you just got the Curlia. Jod, no, what is up? Mark, no, tell them you personally know the Cardconomist. Yeah, I'm a moderator for the Cardconomist. I'd put that down on a resume if I was you guys. That's kind of a big deal. People would be like, the Cardconomist. Whoa. Here's Gardevoir. Ware. Here's. I definitely put it on your resume if you're applying for a nerdy job. That actually might help you with the nerdy job. I don't know about other jobs. All right. I'll tell them I'm a mod. No, that's a way not to get hired. Well, again, maybe it just depends on the job. Here's Great Tusk. Oh, yeah. The one we didn't want. I know because I tried it. What? Here's Great Tusk. The water in Ohio is all messed up from fracking. Mister, can I leave you as a reference? Maybe. I'll talk you up. I'll be like, oh, man, he's so good, bro. This guy's the best. I sleep in a bed all alone all of my life. I love it. Oh, a Raolu. That's a cute one. Look at that. So there's a Raolu. I found Pokemon cards in ETB cost 4,000 pesos. Hell yeah, dude. I don't know. Is that bad? It's not from fracking. Been in it for a long time. It's just not true. They checked and did not like your political talks. And that's why we need to destroy all the tossing this over here. Let's see. We've got the big fish. Nacho. Yeah, but did they hear that I like nachos? Bet they didn't check that. Bias, man. And a colon. There's Grimer. Very good. So what you're telling me is that they're muggle lovers. Is that what you're telling me? I bet they're all mudbloods. Was this all in one box? It was. Yeah, that was all one box. That was a Scarlet Violet base set box. Now, here are your main pulls over here. Muggles. Did they like the Pitbull hate? Oh no, man. I bet you we've lost a couple buyers just talking about dogs sometimes. Ooh, beautiful. It was for a Pitbull Walker job. All right, very nice, very nice. Mark J. Valerian. Thank you, Mark. Appreciate it, man. That's a big order for Mark tonight, guys. They're doing a Drake listen party for his new album in my city. I'm going to play Not Like Us. Oh my gosh. They are not like us. They are not like us. I need a Chipotle for lunch. The Riolu and Curly are definitely the big hits here. Good game. Let's see. The Chipotle was weak as heck. Quadoba blows them out of the water. You don't want that job, Javier. Not Like Us was deleted from YouTube. They are not like us. They are not like us. Let's see. You're filthy rich. Filthy rich. I felt filthy rich when I went to the restaurant last night. Did you guys see that menu? I posted it in Discord. They want $51 for, no, it was 53 or something for the filet mignon. We ended up not eating there, by the way. So it's a restaurant that's inside of a gated community. It's a gated golfing community. My neighborhood is also a golfing community. They're across the road from us, and they have a restaurant called the Trophy Room. It's a giant golf community. I'd never been in there before. It had massive ceilings. It's like this big building with massive ceilings. Did you guys play Resident Evil? You notice how a lot of Resident Evil takes place in like these old, fancy mansion type settings where it's like wooden walls and big chandeliers and stuff. It's exactly like that, Bunch of old guys in there, really old, nobody young. So we didn't like that at all. Of course, it's just like a Monday night at like 8 p.m. It was about 7:30 actually. And this is what stood out to me. There was like one lady, she sits you down and it's got really gorgeous seating. You get to see like all over this big gorgeous valley from a back porch. And then we open the menu and it had, hey, what's up, Femslayer? And it had on the menu, I'm not kidding you, truffle French fries. It was called truffle fries with aioli sauce, exactly straight out of TikTok memes. The millennial burgers, right? So they had $20 burgers and $16 truffle fries with the aioli sauce. And I was like, oh, yikes, dude, I'm out of here. But the bigger problem wasn't that their food was so expensive, which I wasn't looking forward to. I don't know what aioli sauce is. The bigger problem was that they wouldn't serve us. We sat there for like 20 minutes looking at the beautiful, grass, thinking about all the pesticides they put in the grass, and the waitress never came. So we just sat there waiting for a waitress, and it just felt like the restaurant was like dead or something because it kind of was. But again, it seemed to be just like a bunch of golfer buddies that, meet up at that restaurant on occasion. Not it was not a high volume restaurant. Maybe on the weekend we'll try it again. Maybe I'll have a lot more people there. Michael Ibarra, truffle fries are good. Oh, maybe they're good. What's interesting is we live as close as 5 minutes to that place, which is very rare out here in Lake of the Ozarks. Most restaurants we drive 30 minutes to get there. Michael Ibarra says 10 pokey truffles. All right, you got it, man. Ooh, this is still running forever and ever and ever. Mayo is mayo. What the F is aioli sauce? Add something similar, mister. I went to a gentleman's club. What? You're looking at titties? Were they protesting? Were they stopping fascism with their titties? I went to a gentleman's club and he said to enter was $30. I left, went to the bar next to it, and spent $30 on drinks for me and these random ladies and had a better time. Oh, there was like a door fee. I mean, that's not that crazy, is it? Yeah, there's a door fee. Come on, bro. All right. Here we go. You ready? Hey guys, I got a question. What's your question, Femslayer? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Would you buy non-hollow tops chrome blue labels for $30? If they were graded 9, I would. If they were raw, probably not. Queen of Clubs, Mega Altaria. All right, we're starting there. Let's see what else. One more thing, one more thing, one more thing. Oh, now you're talking. All right, double hit, Michael Ibarra. Next boys episode in 2 days. Yes. Give me the boys. I'm by a restaurant that has a Michelin rating. Should I eat there? Sure, go for it. No one's stopping you. Oi, Huey. Oi, oi, oi. Huey. All right. I think that's why I cough so much. I use my vocal cords really strongly. Here's the Mega Altaria. Michael Ibizzi. I should have asked you first. Oops. How come not raw? Because you can just buy a pack of the. So you can just buy a pack of Pokemon Tops, and they'll come with like 6 of those cards, anyways. And you'll get a hollow. So if that guy's selling you raw cards for $30, I mean, I got some raw cards to sell you. What label was it? You said it was just a blue label? Blue label's not even rare. Blue label's the common label. Green and red label are the rare labels. Check it. You want to buy some from me? I should have said yes, you should buy them, and then I should sell you some. Look, I got these for days. I got these all over the place. But look at this. See that green label on the back? That's actually rare. The green label is rare. So here's a whole packet of the green labels. Rare stuff. All right. But the blue and the black label are common. They're all over the place. Blue label, oh, look at that. Blue label is first print wave, right? But that's also the most heavily printed run. So they printed the most of it. These are in really good condition too. Look at this. No sticky, no sticky. These could be 10s all day long. Now, what'll happen to them is they'll get graded first, and then the 10s will be sold for about 100, and the 9s will be sold for probably about $30. So if you were buying graded 9s for $30, that makes sense. If it was a graded 9 Charizard, it would cost more than $30. Did he say what he bought though? I mean, it depends a little bit on what you're buying. Like, if you're buying Diglett, yeah, you got hustled at $30. But if you're buying Charizard for $30, maybe that's not so crazy. The condition is also really, really, really important. With the Topps cards, it's pretty easy to get tricked on condition if you're buying from a seller. He might have already decided not to grade it. I'll buy some from you now. We do all kinds of stuff over here, Fem Slayer. We got. Did you see this? This guy just pulled all these for $50. So that's $100 values, $50. By the way, are we re-rolling or keeping these? He's trying to sell me a die cut Zard for $38. Die cut. Oh, you mean with the jagged edges or something like that? There's a die cut Zard. I'm trying to remember. What set is that from? I don't remember there being a die cut Zard. Was there a die cut Zard? Let me look it up. I mean, ultimately, you can just look up these prices. Die cut Charizard, Pokemon Tops. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. From Pokemon the movie. I mean, here's the thing, Femslayer. Let me be honest. I would not buy his die cut Charizard for $30 or whatever. It's not a totally unfair price. But for the same money, you can just save up and buy a sealed booster pack, and you'll have a chance for a nice card anyways. But you'll get a guaranteed holo because every pack has a holo. And the odds are his pack has poor quality. So he probably looked his Charizard over and decided he's not going to grade it. You know, if I were you, I'd go for a graded one, unless you're a guy who doesn't collect graded. All right, re-roll the poker, keep the other. All right, Haxorus is staying. How cool is that, everybody? Good. And this is Michael Ibarra. Michael Ibarra. We have a new shuffle on the table. It's also $5. It's called the Other Shuffle. Other Shuffle has non-Pokemon in it. That's what it's all about. Mega Altaria shall go down to $30 and be re-rolled. I'm a girl. You're a girl? Wait, did she say she's a girl? Aruga! I'm just teasing. All right, so we grab one of these. Are you a gamer girl? I'm trying to talk to some girls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go. Truffle butter. What's your favorite thing to collect? Trust or no, that's up to you. This man is or has been a millionaire multiple times over. Didn't even know it. What are you saying? You talking about me? All right. He goes back up here, and you get a re-roll of 6. All right. Can't trust anyone on there. Raw off eBay is rough. Yes, I actually am a gamer girl. What? Hey. Have you played the game Brother Sister Love? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Excuse me, but I was going to. Oh, look at that. You got a star card. So the star card is for the current box break final, Final Fantasy. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wilds has been pocket watching, adding up your every sale. Uh-oh. A million net isn't that hard if you bought a house 10 years ago. Yes, just buy a house 10 years ago. Duh! My favorite thing to collect is Pikachu. Brother, sister love. That's the Kentucky game right there. Here we are. Michael Ibarra. Okay. So, haha, Starbucks break. You're the first person in. We have one person in the final Fantasy booster box break now. Pretty good. What's next? Weird Flex Russ. Let's see. I just bought a PSA 10 Go Getta Fest, a stamped card, Poop Fit 25. Okay. Wait, a gamer girl? Where? Look at this. Here's on my Mew. I'm trying to get this guy sold. He's for $7,000, but nobody's made an offer on him. I just can't sell him. Guess I'll put him back there. Chris Gonzalez is next. Mr. Chris, you know what they say? 90% of gamblers quit before the big hit. I'm just saying 1 million isn't really that crazy. Bro, you got to get up to $100,000 a year. You're not even a man. Welcome to the TheCardconomist podcast. Here it is. 1, 2. I'd take $1 million. I'm surprised you're selling that Mew. Here we are. 2 of these. 50 likes, and Mr. gets a mohawk. Here we are. 50 likes, and Mr. gets a colonoscopy. I'm trying to think of what would be fun. Here we are. You've got cancer. There. Ooh, scary stuff. Let's see what's next. Throw these away. Eric Rodriguez, one other shuffle. All right, so here it is, the other shuffles. I'll split it right in the middle right here, okay? And let's see if you get lucky. 1, 2, 3. No luck. All right, other shuffles have begun. One cold one. So I split it in the middle like that so that you had a shot at a randomly pulled one, right? Mr. The Southern Island Mew PSA 9 is 4K right now. What? Nuh-uh. This guy's tricking me. One. Let's get some other cards in there, shall we? 2. Do you still have your 401k from Coca-Cola? No, I do not. You guys were getting 401ks? 401k from Target. I never had a 401k with Target. They just weren't that nice. All right. Get a couple 9s in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Path to Exile. Let's make it 25. We'll stick to 20 here. It's really cheap already. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. The Southern Island Mew is $4,000 now. I bought it from you for $430. Man, that's super awesome. So we're going to say 2022 Shanks Dawn T9, $20. TCC, check the Toy Story cards out, and you won't regret it. You got a friend in me. You got a friend in me. Let's see. Double swirls, too. Ooh, double swirls. You got herpes. I got them, too. Let's see. A close call. Close call. T9. Literally the best Pokemon X. I don't even know what he has. One, if not the coolest collections. What are you talking about? Pokerev? I think this guy's talking about Pokerev. All right, let me fix these slabs now. Gotta start storing these up. Oh. All right. We're gonna say Path to Exile T9. The boxes have a guaranteed auto and a numbered one. Dude, F PokeRev. He doesn't collect like you. Yes, he is not like us. He is not like us. There we go. Freaking PokeRev. All right, I say we get let's get some star cards up in this box too. You ready? We're putting the other shuffle together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We'll start out with 2 because the box isn't very full. He is not like us. He is not like us. Hey Drake, I hear you like I'm young. To let me catch you on cell block 1. Oh wait, what am I doing here? Let's see. We'll say 40. No reroll. PokeRev scares TF out of me when I put YouTube on to sleep. He screams in his intros. That's because he's so excited, duh. PokeRev's like this guy who's a millionaire who definitely does not feel anything when he opens cards, but his job is to scream like he does feel something. Pretty interesting when you think about it. It's kind of like being the Blues Clues guy. All right. No re-roll. All right. Good. Good, Anakin. Now kill him. I shouldn't do it. What do we have now? Let's see if we got an order in the queue. We have an order from our good friend Joseph Smith, who says 2 of the other slab shuffle. All right, 2 other slab shuffles. It's really not too many cards in there right now, so your odds of pulling a cold one, I think. I don't know if it's higher than normal. I don't think it is. All right, good luck. You can't be that excited for mystery boxes from Amazon, though. Oh my God. Yeah, I have to agree. It's an act. Ta-da, 2 cold ones. Joseph Smith. All right, I'm sorry, man. You're entitled to keep your 2 cards, by the way. So those Korean cards that you just pulled there, you can keep those if you wish. Those are officially yours. You pay for them. Okay. We have a Chris Gonzalez order. He says 1 pokey shuffle. All right. Good luck. Look how full the pokey shuffle is. It's loaded. 1, 2, 3, and 1. Oh, Lanoon. That's a cold one, Mr. Chris. I'm sorry, Chris. Chris is trying to get that 1 card shot again. I think we're out of orders. We have an open queue now, guys. We got a lot of cool stuff right now. We got brand new Final Fantasy set, Ascended Heroes, very hot. We got the brand new League of Legends set. This just released right now. We got a bunch of it. It's called Riftbound Unleashed. We've got what else we got? We did restock the other set too, by the way. Spirit Forged, Riftbound Spirit Forged. All right, we got brand new Inferno X Korean. That's a fresh case, a sealed fresh case. So that's good stuff. We got Bleach, Union Arena. I know you want that. Let's see what else we got over here. We got a lot of stuff over here. There's Union Arena. We need to get rid of that Union Arena already. All right. I'm just going to work on the other shuffle, though. I know it needs a lot of work, so. What a stack. This live always amazes me. What a stack. You're a stack. Is this empty? Oh, that's empty. Okay. Hold on. So, what we got over here? Hey, Drake, I hear you like them young. Don't let me catch you on cell block 1. There's a Tufa. Of course, she should go in the waifu break. SpongeBob, another Tufa. Maybe a Bofa. All right. Very good. Well, a lot of these are $100, unfortunately. We need cheaper other bro cards. Not other, bruh. Other shuffle. Tifa. How much was that tag Pikachu? Which one? The good one? I don't know. You're right on the darker card. What do you guys think? What color would your lightsaber be, guys? Tifa. T10. All right. Tag is good. This is going to say 1.016C. Tifa. T10. Blue. All right. I would have my lightsaber be all the different colors of the rainbow. This would let other Jedis know that I'm super tough because I've mastered all the colors. You know, they'd be like, yo, that guy's got all the colors of the rainbow on his. He must be like double black belt. You know, that's how it works. What do we got here? We've got. Am I going to guess that this might be Chris? They'd be like, this guy's double black belt. Here's Matthew Hill. One MetaZoo Kickstarter. Oh, Mr. Hill's back. How's it going, Mr. Hill? All right. So where are we storing those? I feel like I haven't gotten into them in a little while. Nice of you to pop on by. I think we got one right here. Kickstarter? Yep, Kickstarter. Okay, good. So we're picking up where we left off, Mr. Matthew. Look at that, guys. This is Kickstarter MetaZoo. Most of my collection is CGC. Okay, we're snipping all these. All right. And now, what do we got? Haste, Health Potion, Lake Worth Monster, Lava Bear, Hide Behind, Hoop Snake, Huggin' Molly, Chibi Mothman. Hey, you got the Chibi Mothman out of that round. Very cool. Okay. There we go. That's for our friend Matthew Hill. Long time no see, Mr. Matthew. Let's grab this box. We got more of that. We got a whole nother box of it, in fact. I actually restocked that product. Let's see if we can find you. Aha. That counts. I get the title now. Who? Ooh. You got a lot of cards in here. Boop. I was listening to a talk show today. It's that Bill Maher talk show where he's like in his own home or something like that. It's like a podcast. He was talking to John Fetterman. That was kind of interesting. There you go. All right. The Mothman title. What? We have a Mothman title? What are you talking about? What'd I say? My title is new other shuffle, new Marvel break, new vintage jungle break close. What? What? In disc. In the disc? Okay. If you pull one. Next up, we have an order from Brian Freund. 20 to slab away. Hey, how's it going, Mr. Brian? Thanks for placing an order tonight. Who's going to place a first time order tonight? I'd love to see that. Boom. All right, Brian. And you need what else? 40 for the Sylveon break. Sylveon break, chugging along, everybody. It's going to go off. You know that. You can't miss this break. It's a good one. Top tier. Hey, Brian Freund. Oh, right. We're keeping the bags on the right side now. Here's this. It's Brian Freund. Hey, what's up, Brian? They call him the Bry guy. This ticks up to 10. We sold 3 Sylveon spots today. People want in this. It's a good one. 2 Pokey Shuffle and 2 Korean Inferno X. Ready? Wonder if someone's recording them? All right. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. That's friend in German. It is. You're right. Brian Freund. Freund. And 2 Korean Inferno. Brian Fruend. Ooh. All right. Very good. Here's a Charizard. Ooh. And a Reshiram. All right. You know, nobody's jumped into this Marvel break tonight. You know what that means? I think it's time to swap over to a different break. I was wondering if it would slow down. It did. It slowed down tonight. Oh, Brian. Mr. is as light as it gets. Who's as light as it gets? Here it is, Mr. Brian. Whoa. All right. Very nice. Thank you, Mister. Don't forget to mark 20 off my slab away. I believe I did that. It went from 380 to 360. Yes, Brian Froon. It went from 380 to 360. You know, I should have said that out loud when I was doing it. There we go. Now, this Marvel pack sold about 4 times. There were about 4 breaks on it. Pretty good. Popular. But now it is slowed down. Let's move it back over here. People like novelties, so that's why we rotate that sometimes. What should the next break be? We could do another tops. How about another tops for Femslayer? Let's see. How about a good tops pack? The last one was sticky. Remember that? The last pack was sticky. Ooh, this one's gonna be sticky. Wait, let me pull these all up. Ooh, this one feels good. All right, that feels like a non-sticky one. All right. There we go. I like the Canadian lands. They're not bad. Of course, the Canadian ones don't hand out as many of the commons though, so they're not as rich. 28. I'm betting there's 8 spots in here. But you know what? It says 7 cards, so let's stick to 7. That looks like 287. Let's rewrite it. Look how far this stack of stickers sticks up off the holder here. It's like a button. All right. Means we've reused this sleeve a lot. Well used. There goes $28, 7 out of 7. Now look at that. Femslayer, you can get in here for $28. Pretty interesting, huh? Yeah, license plate stickers. So we're selling through these pretty fast. Some of them are sticky, and some of them are non-sticky. And you can tell which are which by flexing it a little bit. Like, this is a good one. This is a good one. This is a good one. That's a good one. That's a good one. So those are all good. That's a bad one. That's a bad one. That's a good one. That's a good one. That's a good one. So just these 2, huh? So these 2 are bad, and the rest of these are pretty solid. See? All right, look at that. Damn, my pockets aren't that deep. You're a gamer girl and your pockets aren't deep. How's that even possible? Just get your Simps to buy it. Let me have a sip. I invested in singles and Destin Ravels booster bundles. What? I only invested in SpongeBob and Hello Kitty and My Little Pony. Obviously, the good stuff. The people actually rule here in the lower America. Do they? You mean like Alabama? Not the South? Oh, you mean like Texas? Well, shucks. I'm from Texas. Hold on, give me a second. All right. I used to be a streamer. What? What made you stop streaming? Too much work, too much hassle, too many jerks, too many stalkers. Ugh. I had a stalker. Did you know I had a stalker one time? All right. That was good. All right. Oh my gosh, those Hello Kitty cards. Meow. Now, Mr. Bryan's done. Okay. Bryan, let's head over to PayPal order. No new PayPal orders? Tell us about your stalker. Maybe one day. Let's see. And we'll hit refresh on this. That's more of a TCC premium kind of thing. You know, you don't get that for free. I was stooped because my ex was a part. Oh, that sucks ass. I'm sorry. That's ucks. Yeah. No, I get that. Man, that sucks. All right, we'll put this here. $80. All right. I used to stock Mister at the local all-you-can-eat Golden Corral. DM me for details. Man, I can't believe our Golden Corral shut down. It's the perfect restaurant. That's a good reason to move right there. I should just move to another Golden Corral. Okay. 094. Let's see. Let's see. That's Chinese. This is Japanese. All right, check this out. Cheapest Japanese Gengar now, $200. We were selling these for $100. They are now $200. Wow, 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 wow. That's crazy, right? Well, he's officially going to go down into the lightning box. He shall be reserved for lightning rounds. I'm going to start again after I get my back surgery is done. You're elongating your back. You're getting one of those elongation surgeries. You are. Back surgery. That doesn't sound fun. Uh, you probably remember me talking about back problems, and I'm in my 30. That sucks. Yeah, I have like a sensitive back myself, so I can throw it out very easily. All right. So, what's next? What is next? There's no orders in the queue. It's 3:30 a.m. in the morning. We've just started, really, guys. So, I think what I shall do is spend some time grabbing some of these slabs and looking for some cards to add to the other shuffle, which is a new product. We just made it. It's a $5 shuffle. It's got some big slabs in it, and it only contains non-Pokemon cards in it. This can go into the Waifu shuffle. Dawn. Spinal Fusion. Oof. That sucks, man. There's a Hello Kitty. Wow, are all these non-Pokemon slabs like exclusively expensive? The hell? I want like a cheap one. Okay. Might just be the way they are. I'm gonna check the store out. What? Look at all these cute ones. Those are cute. Lots of cheap Pokemons. Oops. Oh, come on, dude. That really just happened? All right. You'd think I'd have like some One Piece slabs or something. I want some variety. Ah, here we are. Yeah, I was gonna say I want some variety. There's another Hello Kitty. That's good. I almost feel like the Hello Kitty could go into the waifu shuffle as well. But I don't know. I feel like it's not the same. Like the waifu shuffle is like sexy waifus, you know? Whereas Hello Kitty is more like adorable and cute. My doctor told me years ago to look for a B career. Don't listen to your doctor. A what? What kind of career is that? Well, look at all these old maids, man. Is that 3 of the Jigglypuffs? Wow. I must have graded too many of these. I got 3 Jigglypuffs and 3 Eevees. Wow. Ooh. I've sold a bunch of those Eevees too over time. Eevee's popular, obviously. Look, there's another Eevee. That's 4. I got 4 old maid Eevees. Jesus. Okay. My doctor told me. Just grabbing all this. All right. I tried everything to avoid surgery, but my disc is basically gone at this point. Ugh. That's no good. Here we are. You know, I was tempted to do surgery and all that, but I just been moving real carefully. So that's what I do. I got like a support couch, support pillow. I know how to do all the back stretches. I know all of them. I don't twist. I don't lift anything that's unusually heavy. If I do lift it, I lift it like super carefully. You know what I mean? All the things. So, and that has worked actually. You don't hear me complain about my back as often. I just learned to move real careful. That's it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. My mom, before she passed, was able to fix that. They put a rod in your back. There we are. We're going to say, I'm sorry about your mom, but ace. Dot, dot, dot. And it's going to say T10, 60. Loke, Mr. said. My mom passed before. Oh. The pain is unbreakable when you lose your disc. Drink lots of water, guys. Drink carrot juice. Okay, we'll set this up here into the other shuffle box. Now, here are some Hello Kitties. I like that one a lot, and it is a pristine 10. And then that one's $80. Man, I feel like this could just be a gym break. This is really nice. Have you guys looked at this? Like genuinely, look at this Hello Kitty card. Isn't that nice as hell? That's a good card. I'm just going to offer this as a gym break for the moment. For those who like gym breaks. Mr. knows all about the prune juice. You got any prune juice? Oh. Was my Poke Shuffle a dud? Yes, it was. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. All these other shuffle cards are really expensive, so there's going to be some pretty big misses in that box, I think. 068, B, A, little selfish. Kuromi, B10. No prune juice for me, IBS. What? You be pooping? Tell us about your bathroom habits. That's also really nice. Here is a Dragon Ball. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Send in some orders, guys. If you want to be entertained, send in an order. It's going to say BT23-022 Android 17-T10. All right. Like the kitty, so cool. There we go. So there's, yes, there's a Hello Kitty slab. A Hello Schmitty. Okay, look at that. The other shuffle starting to build up quite a bit. Well, you can pull a big slab out of there for $5. Or miss. Somebody's going to miss. Who's next? I'm looking at buying the DBZ manga pack. Yeah, those DBZ manga packs are expensive, man. If your new website is pinned in chat or menu, payment options are in description. First time order, a bonus card. Yeah, he's right. Bonus card, baby. So it looks like there's currently no orders in the queue. We're experiencing a slow nighttime stream. I'm not surprised because the daytime stream was also really slow. Yeah, the daytime stream was kind of slow until it got busy at the end. I don't know what's up with that. People all just kind of jump in at the end, don't they? Now I don't know. Is this a waifu slab or is this more like a Pokemon card slab? I feel like this is more like a Pokemon card slab. You know, it's just a cute little girl. She plays Pokemon, yada yada yada. The waifu slabs should be about hot waifus. That's how it should work. You should be able to pull a sexy girl in a bikini out of the waifu shuffle. That's how it should work. I remember when you told us about the prune juice lady. That was nuts. Just some old lady showed up inside of my home. I was like, what are you doing here? She was like 90, dude. She was really old. Here's Chris Gonzalez. All right, 2 pokey shuffles for Chris Gonzalez. Chris! Hey, what's up, Chris? That's Dawn. It's whoever she is. I don't know who she is. What do you think? I like Pokemon? I'm a sneakerhead. At 1, 2, she came out of the TV. Ba-doop, 2 cold ones. Oh, Chris. Oh, Chrissy Wissy, I'm going to put you into the giveaway, Mr. Chris. You are? Mr. Chris. All right, Chris Gonzalez. 13 out of 20. Ooh. Why don't we get a little rotation going? We got Monkey D. Luffy. It's Monkey D. Luffy. Here's Quip's drawing. Quip's Espeon. We've got a consignment Slowpoke for somebody who likes consignment. Ah, here's a Portgas D. Ace. Let's put him into the other shuffle. If you buy 10 Poke Shuffles, you get 1 for free. Yeah, that's true. He's telling you the truth. That's Gen 4. Put some respect. Whatever, bro. Gen 4, my cheeks, man. Gen 1 forever. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's kind of odd putting my own, graded card into the shuffle, but hey, somebody's got to get it. So we're going to say 119, Ace, and it's going to say TCCG10. So that'll be really easy to find. You best put some respect on that name. Okay, there goes Ace. The other shuffle's filling up. Looked like we had plenty of other slabs. Oops. I was worried that we wouldn't have enough other slabs for the other shuffle. But it's looking like we do got some other slabs. And you can take a $5 shot at them now. How nice is that? I like what we're getting done here today. What other new things should we try? Respec. Not talking about me, obviously, not to be about myself. Broski the Crad. What? All right, let's keep going over here. So actually, we're rotating onto the table the MN box now. These guys right here. So we got like this old maid Meowth for $30. We got this Metagross for 45 bucks. Here is a Qui-Gon Jinn. Here is a Mr. 3. Here's a Mr. Krabs. He's great. Dragonite 9 for what are these 9s doing in the end box? So we got Dragonite 9 and we got Ponyta 9. All right, so we got a couple lovely slabs up here. I wish we had like really expensive fancy slabs, but it's like we're all sold out. They just sell really fast. Got 2 more shuffles. Wish me luck. You got it, baby. All right, so Mr. Chris, I genuinely hope you pull something. Give us something to do. All right. So 2 pokey shuffles. Ready? All right, here it is. Like the Dragonite. You like them? I thought we were drilling Mr. 3. We could. 1, 2, 3. We currently don't have a drill slab. We used to have drill slabs. 2 cold ones. Oh, Chris, I'm so sorry, dude. Chris has had a couple misses in the box now. There it is. You know, it's crazy, Chris. At this point, it almost would have been better for you to do 10 pokey shuffles in a row and get the free one, too. All right, what's this? Here we have an order. I think it's also coming into the website. It's Mr. Shayna? Wait a second. All right. One of the Dragon Ball Z manga boosters. All right. Let's get you one of these. That must be you, Miss Femslayer. All right. Ready? Oh, that's the SBO1. Hold on. This is SB2, obviously. SBO1. Where am I keeping SBO1 these days? Do I have one nearby? I don't think I do. That's me. You literally have the best inventory investment, just good cards at the best price for you to pull the trigger. Please tell us your secret. Uh, you want to know my secrets, huh? Every night I have terrible, horrible dreams. Let's see. Let's go find an SBO1. You want to know my secret, huh? You have to trade your Pokey Soul. You want to see some cool cards? Look at this. I'll show you some cool cards because you're rizzing me up. Look, Shining Gyarados. Ooh, Dark Dragonite. Hey, this is the stack. Here's Masaki Gengar. Here's a little Fossil Gengar. He was a really good purchase. We got him for 2.6 thousand back in the day. I like this one. I bought this for 15K, 14K. Shiny Tyranitar. We got Dragonite. Shining Charizard. We bought this one even as the hype was starting up. Look, see, February 2025, 3,800. Here's a little Snorlax. Got him for 2,700. Not bad. Here's one of the legendary Zards, the one with the PokeRev signature. Got that for like 13,000. We got this guy for like 21. Yeah, 22,000. I bought this one live with you guys for 19,000. I bought this on a PayPal loan for 21,000 back in 2021. I bought this one for 8,000 and 3,800. Do you guys think I did good? It was tough buying every one of these cards. It really was. It took a lot of money at the time. Pokemon cards were all a lot cheaper back then, so I didn't have to buy these particular cards. I could have bought anything I wanted, but I bought these tougher to buy ones, these more expensive ones, and it wasn't clear that they were going to jump up in value. So it's like you could have bought stocks or you could have bought Pokemon. You could have paid off your home or you could have bought Pokemon, right? You could have kept money in a bank account waiting for the market to pop, or you could have bought Pokemon. It was all a big gamble, really big gamble. We are. Thank you. You did well. I think I did pretty well. I think I heard that Crystal Zard sold for 100K recently. Did you guys hear that? I think I might be a millionaire now. After this last year, I think I might have become a millionaire. Some of those pokey guys make a couple million every year. So those guys outclass me, but I'm somewhere. I'm in the group somewhere. The pokey rich group. All right. My girl is always busy with hiker. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, bro. Time for you to gym max, bro. My rich friends at school laugh at me because I don't have pokey slabs. Oh man. Can you give me one? All right, what we got? My rich friends at school always show me their Pokemon cards and laugh at me. They laugh because I do not have rich Pokemon. Oh, will you please give me one? All right, ready? Ooh. Ah, oh, you got King Kang. There we go. Look at that. Very cool. That's your SR. And here's some hollows as well. And we'll pop this into a bag for you. All right. Well, you better get back to streaming, Miss Femslayer. You got to start making some money. There you go. If that's a cool, rich part to be a part of these days and back then too, even if pop popular, what? Listen, I'm going to tell you guys something. I don't feel very rich. All those Pokemon cards are only worth that money if I sell them. And I'm just not selling them. So do I feel good about it? Yeah. But do I have that money in an account somewhere? Nope. I have the money from this business and it's not bad, but it's not like millionaire money, okay? All right, Miss Shayna. Okay. Uh-huh. Okay. We're gonna say do 526. Where would you be kept? You'd be kept in the SH box. Ugh. TCC, what's bonus card, Pika? Is this your first time ordering? This might be her first time ordering. I think it is because I recognize your YouTube name, but not your real name. Hold on, let me have a fit of cough first. All right, so let's go ahead and get you that free card. It's actually this scary Ghastly. Woo! He's a little scary. That's promo Ghastly. He's got a cosmic foil about him. That is a promo card. All right, not bad. Spooky Ghastly. Pick another one. The next one now is Charmander. Char. Okay, so the next time somebody places a first time order, we've got a Charmander for them. And this shall go up here. As you know, Miss Femslayer, it doesn't automatically ship. It stays over here until you order a round of shipping, which you don't have to do that for a long time. Now, you're going on to this as well. 17, Shayna. All right, so you're on this giveaway as well. There's only 3 spots left. Cool, baby. Look at that, Mr. Krabs. He's begging to go into that other shuffle. All right. Hit refresh. I've never and I'd never. I know Quip loves her collection of Pokemon cards. She's got a couple cards. TCC, what's bonus card? Actually, one thing I bought her was a Blaziken, a really rare one. And it was like the most expensive Blaziken I could find. And I kept it. See, normally I would have sold it because I'm not a big Blaziken fan myself, but I kept it for her. And now I'm pretty sure it's extremely expensive. Yes, this one right here. Let me show you. I'm just looking it up. So is this the English one? So it's this one right here. I kept it. Blaziken Magma Aqua, because it's really low pop. But mine's a little better looking than that one. That one's got a really old cert on it. So mine's probably looking more like this one right here. But look, he wants 50K for it. I don't know. if that makes any sense. That's a lot of money. Why is this one so much cheaper? Is it like bad on the back? It looks pretty good on the back. Blaziken, Magma Aqua, 15K. Nice. So I bought hers for I think 4,000. So to go from 4,000 to 15K is like a times 4. So that's not bad. I'd order. I trust you, Mister. Just would never sell or would never steal the hit from another collector. All right. Let's see. That card, OMG. Let's see. That card, OMG. Let's see. What's next? Here's an order from Miss Six, one Ascended Heroes. Six, how are you? Let's go grab some more Ascended Heroes. I'll be right back. All right. Shoop. Let's snip this. Six says, I'd like all the Ascended Heroes, please. Please. Anyone know how many spots in Jungle left? It's something like 6 spots, I think. All right. I'm really liking Vintage, man. Ascended Heroes is sick, but I don't know. I might like Mega Dream even more. Mega Dream's pretty good. Ascended Heroes includes the Team Rocket's. No. It includes all those extra ARs. That's what it includes. The bonus ARs. And those are a pretty big deal. All right, we'll sleevey this. Yeah. All right. Sleevey. I have one. Let's put this over here. Very good. So Miss Six said, let's pull Gengar in 1 pack, right? That Mewtwo is sick with the disease. Oh no. Let's throw this away. What's here? What's here? What's here? King Gambit. You got a King Gambit. I'm sorry, Six. All right. Six, if only these packs were like hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of packs at a price of like $2 a pack. Placing this in here. Thank you, Six. Very good. So that order is complete. And I believe we have another website order now. Here it is, Mr. Chris Gonzalez, and he says 2 Pokey Shuffles. So now we have a new product called the Other Shuffle, and we're putting non-Pokemon cards in the Other Shuffle. What do you guys think of that? 1, 2. All right. Ready? 2 cold ones. Oh, man. No snipey wipies yet, Mr. Chris. Is it time to load a new card in there? Did you guys see this cute Dragonite that failed to grade 10? Isn't that annoying? Oh, man. Oh, man. This card's rotated enough. Time for that to come down. Whoa, that's a new consigned card. Here's Nessa. She's probably ready to come down. Here's Hi, Kevin. Wow, that's $100 for Hi, Kevin, huh? Darkrai 150. And Nidoran 9, that's consignment. That's the Mega Tyranitar. And Zakura. Let's take a picture. Dragonite as trade break. Oh, we need a new trade break. I like that one. That's a good pick. Yeah, Dragonite as trade break makes a lot of sense. Let me just take a picture of this round here. We're going to go to the All Slabs new channel. Hi, Kevin. Click. Good. Now, Nessa will end up in the N box, and Zakora will end up in the Z box. And these will be going, that says EB on it, eBay. These will be going over here. Goodbye, Iona. Dragonite as the new trade break. I love it. Oh. Can you show me the slabs I got? And is there a reroll if I decide late? So you cannot re-roll them after the stream is over. That's the rule. What you can do, though, is you can put them up on the table as a consignment slab. So, like, see this Slowpoke? It's really not mine. It actually belongs to Tyler Ferbert. If it sells, he gets 75% of the value in store credit. So that is an option to just put it up on the table for sale. So here's the new trade slab, is a cute Dragonite. If you'd like a shot at them, you can trade me some of your junk cards. I'm accepting junk. This, you can also buy into this for $5. Here's the trade. Okay. Ooh. Chris is feeling a little sad. Chris, you've had a couple of tough rounds in the Poke Shuffles at this point. I have a feeling, Chris, like you would have done better if you had bought 10 in a row. It gives you a much better shot of sort of like snatching something in a certain way. Like, you know, like think about how they're loaded into the box, right? So if I load this one in the box, $40 divided by 5, that's 8 cards. So 8 cards will go in a row. So if you ordered 10, even if the first, you know, like 8 of them were cold, you would snatch this up on the 9th one, right? Or whatever it was. Trade slab is such a cool concept. It's been pretty popular. We've handed out a lot of trade slabs now. You can take cards you don't like out of your bag, trade it for the Dragonite. He's just kind of he's not really an important slab, and your cards in your bag aren't very important either. So we do an exchange here, and it's a good exchange. Here's a Miss 60 order, a 6 for Ascended Heroes. Now, wait a second. Mister, I sent 2 payments. Oh, I got you. Okay. 5 Ascended Heroes. All right, let me get the calculator out, make sure it all adds up. So we got 25 plus, I'm sure it does, 67.5 divided by 5, which is 18.5. All right, you got it. 5 of these. Whoa. 6 is determined. You might be the person going deepest on these Ascended, man. We need Shahir in here. Where's Shahir? Ready? There we go. Give me that, Bob. How much? The High Kevin SpongeBob, he's kind of pricey. He's like $100. This, of course, we have a much cheaper SpongeBob booster pack. These guys right here, look what I found, guys. I found another box of this SpongeBob. This is KU SpongeBob, and they're $2 a pack. So I found some more of those on one of my shelves. And so I got to get rid of them. All right, Miss 6. Only hot ones for 6, from what I heard. Here comes, says Andy Man. Yeah, well, 5 packs in a row definitely give you a shot. That's for sure. At whatever it is. Okay. Good luck. This is what's selling, man. Ascended Heroes is selling. Put the SpongeBob box in the other shuffle. I thought about it. I don't know if somebody would really want that. You traumatized Shahir. Now, I didn't traumatize him, but Pokemon did. All right. Give up on Ascended Heroes. LMAO, says Miss Tammy. Tammy, I find your lack of faith disturbing. You are? That's a Star Wars reference, Tammy. Tammy, how big of a nerd are you? Do you actually like Star Wars and Lord of the Rings and all that stuff? Are you a big fan? Here's Grebin, Skitty, Terrapagos. Here's Aha! Togi Kiss. Kiss. I went like 30 packs deep. What you mean? All right, there we go. Oh my gosh, is that Alexis? Oh, look, it's Alexis. She's here. Here's Poopachu. Poopachu's not bad. Rayquaza and Pikachu reverse hollows. Not bad. Keep an eye on those, you know what I mean? Here's Charjabug, Rayquaza. All right, here's a Rayquaza. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, meow, meow. And another Pikachu. All right. Double Pikachu. I'm telling you, it's not bad. Not a Star Wars fan. Really? I noticed that. I noticed a lot of girls are not big Star Wars fans. I can't find. I feel like Star Wars has been a kind of a dude thing. You know what I mean? Like rescue the princess, sword battles. I don't know. Is it just me? We are Pikachu, Rayquaza. Maybe not. Maybe that's just me being a misogynist. All right, here goes 6. I'm gonna snipe right now. I can feel it. Yeah. Can you feel it in the air tonight? Throwing in the towel. I'm not a towel. You're a towel. We are. All right. No, you were literally a towel. So Miss 6, you got some nice hollows out of there, and you got a real nice Togekiss. Well, I know it feels like a tough round, but watch this, okay? Watch this, 6 and Tammy, both of you. Let's see what a PSA 10 Togekiss AR sells for from well, I'm sure it's just going to pull it up. Yep, here it is. So English. Let's look up Ascended. Watch this. It's going to blow your mind. Ascended Heroes Togekiss PSA 10 $175. That's nuts. And let's check sold. Here it is. Check this out. These prices are a little bit all over. May 10th, 122. April 7th, 275, 187, 162. So if you happen to get a 10 on the card, you could probably sell it for like $150. That tells you a lot. It's a premium set that's selling for a lot of money, but the actual pulls that come out of there also sell for a lot of money. So even just one card in there is going for tons. One hit, one AR, and that makes that high price, the entry point, a little less scary, I guess. People are just rabid for that set, man. So we have another order from Chris. Chris says, a Chinese surprise and a pokey shuffle. You got it. So one pokey shuffle. Riz the box breaks. It's only expensive now because people are still waiting for it to come back from PSA. I don't know if I agree with that because I think if you look at a lot of English ARs, they're all pretty expensive. Even with them having come back from PSA. One cold one, Mr. Chris. Sorry, man. All right. Now, you also need one 151 surprise. There it is. Ready? Snipping this. Oops. Good. We have the new Dragonite break. Who wants to trade to get in there? I'll accept all kinds of trades. Look at that Dragonite. It's very similar artwork, isn't it? It's those people who paid a premium for Express would make it high priced. Tossing this over here, Mr. Chris. Maybe we should find some other ARs from other sets though to make kind of a comparison. Like, what do you think was the last set that was sort of like Ascended Heroes? I can't say Prismatic because Prismatics didn't have ARs in it. Yeah, I guess it's hard to say. Let's see, maybe we could just find like an English Togekiss and see what else. Maybe there's another AR Togekiss or something. Probably not. That would be too convenient. Toge. Maybe like PSA 10 151 AR, right? And let's check sold. 151's kind of expensive, right? And let's have it be English. Let's type in English and sort by ended recently, maybe. All right, so take a look though. So now this Tyranitar, he doesn't count, he's Japanese. This is just a ETB promo going for 265. Is this the Pikachu? That's Japanese, Japanese, Japanese. I don't want Japanese. All right, let me remove Japanese like this. Watch, I'll say minus Japanese. Minus Japanese. Maybe that'll fix it. I think it's just the case that all Pokemon cards are selling for a lot of money right now. All right, let's see if we can do better here. Oh, man, that's Korean. Oh, this is impossible, man. It's showing me Korean and Chinese cards now. Wow, man. Look at this Gengar, dude. This Gengar sells for a ton. The Pikachu Gengar that comes out of the Chinese 151 surprise. We haven't pulled one yet. I wish we would. Look at that guy. That's what we're trying to pull. Did you see the pack that Mr. Chris just opened? We're trying to pull one of those Gengars. He got this Dragonite. Bought one. Wish me luck. 151's out of print, though. Yeah, I guess that's maybe true. We actually don't know if it's truly out of print, but I think it's actually kind of an interesting thing, Tammy. They printed so much of it, and yet it maintained sort of like a desirability. It maintained it's like a top set, and if you think about it, it having been around so long means it's had tons of time to be open and for millions of the ARs to be pulled and trillions of them to be graded. And I bet you they still maintain a ridiculous price. I was scrolling through, I removed Japanese and now it's getting Chinese and Korean and all that. It's not even a very good comparison. Like Togekiss compared to what? You know, like I should pick a card. Well, Tammy, I think you're trying to make an argument that maybe the Togekiss Ascended Heroes 10 won't sell for very much money. My gut says it's going to maintain a value of like 100 to 175 in a PSA 10 as the English version. Because again, just because it's so premium and expensive to open Ascended Heroes. And yeah, so I would maintain that that price is going to be pretty sticky. Here's Chris. All right, so Chris, you got a bag? I think you do. Here you are. Thank you, Chris. All right. What set is that on the menu? BP Vargas. One of the most popular sets. We're opening tons of it. When you guys order it, I order more. So here it is. It's called 151 Surprise. Ah, hey, it's Cactuar Queen. Hello, Cactuar Queen. How are you today? All right. And now we're going to jump over here. What do we got? Tonight's stream brought to you by Chris Gonzalez. He keeping us busy, Chris. Let's see. We got a Chris. Oh, no, I'm sorry. We got a Miss Shayna order. Shayna, she says a wife's blouse Hello Kitty. Ooh, all right. These are popular. Let's see. Where do we store them? Haha. The Hello Kitty packs. We got some Hello Kitties graded pristine 10 with BGS. All right. Let's snip this. What do we got? What happened to opening on stream? Yeah, what did happen to that? Da-da. You've got cinema buns. You got a couple common cards. I'll toss them in there. There's just a couple. They're pretty cute. Here you go, Miss Shayna. Do you guys remember this product? This is Weiss Hello Kitty. Still pretty cool even to this day. All right. We sold a lot of that when it first came out. We were selling tons of it. All right. Thank you. Very nice. All right. We'll go ahead and toss these out. Okay. Yeah, a little bit of a slow Monday night, huh? Well, we can continue to work on pumping up our new product, the Other Shuffle. Here it is. It's called the Other Shuffle. It contains non-Pokemon cards in it. It's kind of a tough shuffle in my opinion because all the cards in there are so expensive that you a close call. The cards in here are kind of expensive, so there's gonna be a lot of misses and then just really big hits, in between. So, but here's a Mr. Krabs penny pincher. We might as well put that one up in there. He's $80. All right, let's get it. All right, we've got a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Could I use my junk for the Dragonite? Maybe. We'll take a quick look. We'll say number 1927. Excuse me, Mr. Krabs. T10, 80. All right. The Shuffleverse. That's a funny title. Welcome to the Shuffleverse. Yes, it's just got everything that isn't Pokemon or a waifu, you know what I mean? Because the waifus go in their own box too. That Qui-Gon could go in there. Qui-Gon's big though. He's like $100 card. It almost makes me think we should have done like a $20 box, but I feel like people would have been less interested in the box at $20. I think there's something about the $5 box that's so exciting. Here's a new Hello Kitty break. We also have this new Tops break. Look at this lineup, guys. We've got the trade break, Hello Kitty, Tops, and Jungle. I'd love to do the Jungle tonight, but we got to have enough people jump in there to finish it off. Jungle Pack, it's a pretty serious business these days with a lot of the commons in the set going for hundreds of dollars. Not like PSA 10, $75. We're talking hundreds. All right, Chris Gonzalez, let's take a quick look into this baggie. So, Chris, right now, the baggies, ooh, actually, you got this little birdie. You could trade the birdie in to get into this Dragonite, but I don't know if you'd want to do that. He's kind of a good card, so maybe you shouldn't. It is. That's about all you got, though, for trading into the Dragonite. That's hella dope. Did Alakazam staff trade break already go off? Yes, it did. Yes, the staff Alakazam went off. All right. Just a slow night tonight. Well, guys, we got an open queue. There's no orders in the stream. I think I'm going to take a second and get rid of some of those, what are they called? Junk cards. Remember, we did that in the daytime stream, and it was kind of entertaining a little bit. So, first of all, we got a couple packets of hollows here, and then we've got a Game of Thrones card. Here's some of these promos. That's a promo. We got a couple of these promos. Here's a hollow. We've been giving these promos away. That's what we've been doing with them. So let me just get them into a little separate baggie now. These are the cards we give out to the first-time buyers. It's a nice little bonus. Better odds the shuffles you buy at once, just a tip. Oh, the more shuffles you buy at once. Well, there's this sort of like, yeah, I know what you mean by that. Like if you buy 20 in a row, well, the biggest slab you can buy in the Poke Shuffle is like $100. So many slabs are cheaper than 100. So if you bought 20 in a row, you'd probably hit something. Now, if you buy like one at a time, you have a chance to snipe something for $5, but you have a chance to miss over and over and over again. I don't need to write anything on this bag. I know what it is. We got all these hollows. These were donations by our friend, Mr. Mark. We're going to put him over here. Heck, man, I think Mark should just go on the giveaway again. Is he on this one, this round of the giveaway? We're putting Mark on this round of the giveaway. Hey, get us to 35 likes, guys. We'll get the giveaway started. You guys want this free slab? We got a free slab. We just got to hit 35 likes. That's all we got to do. Now, I feel like this is basically a junk card, but it's weird because it's a promo. It almost feels better than junk. Look at that. You know what I'm going to do with this? I'm going to put it in a live custom. Here's the... Oh, there's already one in there. Okay. Let's try the very last pack. Here we go. There it goes. There we go. Good. I know you guys like free ones, so who doesn't like free ones? I mean, free ones are literally just free ones. Dan, we doing 35 likes now? Looks like you guys could have hit 40 tonight. But yeah, we're going to do 35. Make sure you guys get them. So 2 Pokey Shuffles and 151 surprise. So here's a 151 surprise. I feel like your orders, Chris, have been a good experiment in whether sniping the Pokey Shuffle box is better than buying 10 in a row. And from my perspective so far, buying 10 in a row has been the better strategy. Aha, 1 Weeping Bell. Ooh, the bell that's weeping. I won a PSA 6 Pikachu from you a while ago. Oh, nice. A really long time ago? What's a while ago? This is going to be 15. Chris, you're getting another free spot in here because you're like one of the only guys ordering right now. Now, let's put you over here. Chris keeping us busy. The suck Pokemon. Yeah, Weeping Bell is one of my favorite Pokemons. 2 Poke Shuffles for Mr. Chris. All right, Chris. Now, hopefully, we pull a $100 slab out of here. You ready? One, two, three. 1, 2. Maybe like 6 months ago. What? 2 cold ones. I'm sorry, man. That's pretty rough, actually. I think you're pretty close to going into the second chance break, which you can only get into that by having tough luck. Not allowed to have too much tough luck. We don't allow it. How about this Dawn? I feel like Dawn ought to go up into the box. She would be 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Weeping Bell is actually supposed to be a carnivorous plant in real life. Tell me about it. All right. So this shall be number 106, Dawn T10. Okay, Dawn. Okay, this lovely Dawn trainer's going right up into the box. Now we have a new card in the Poke Shuffle. Good. Thank you, Chris. Appreciate it, man. What else we got going on? We hit 35. Nice. Good job, guys. Here's an order from our friend Javier. It's been a little slow today, huh, Javier? Wonder why. Just a slow night tonight. Maybe because we don't have anything new on the menu. 2 Ascended Heroes. Here's 1 Ascended Heroes. I think we have to open. Nope. I was going to say, I think we have to open a new case, but apparently we do not. Could just be one of those days, you know? All right. Yeah, I noticed the daytime stream was on the slow side too. We are kind of entering into the summertime, you know? Here's this. We're in between sets, really. If you think about it, you got the Abyss Eye set coming at the end of May. There we go. What other new card sets have you guys heard about that are really good sounding? I know the one guy mentions Brown Dust a lot, so we should get some Brown Dust. It is. Some Winking Brown Eye. I was on an old video. It was a great video. Tossing this over here. Mr. Javier, you ready? All right. Snip number 1. Good. Power Rangers. Go, go, Power Rangers. Here's Phantom, Pignite, Mag Cargo, and Rufflet, Okie Dokie, Team Rocket, Honchcrow. Rough round, man. Power Rangers. Is there a new Power Rangers set? Javier Arroyo, no luck, man. Boy, this set will destroy your wallet fast. That's what I was saying about Alexis. I called her Alexis. I actually did it. I did the thing. That's what I was saying about 6 pulling that Togekiss. The Togekiss is nice when you compare it to like just cold packs, you know. Magic the Gathering Avatar set. Now we have that. That's on the menu. It's a good menu. It's a good pack. Yeah, I like it. This Pikachu jumped to 200. Did you guys catch that? Wow. This Heatran jumped all the way up to 260. Now that's not a surprise. What was a surprise is how cheap he used to be. He used to be like 60 bucks or something. It didn't make any sense because that's a vintage card. That Heatran is vintage. Marius Larson, 10 pokey shuffles. All right, are you watching, Chris? Marius is trying out for 10 of them. Let's see what happens. What shows do you remember watching when you were a kid on TV? Gargoyles, Darkwing Duck, Goosebumps, lots of stuff. Saturday morning cartoons was like an event, you know? I don't think that's a thing anymore. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I have very faint memories of Tailspin and Planet Earth. No. What was his name? What was the blue guy? Save the Planet guy. His name was oh, I can't remember his name. He, I love the Goosebumps books. Yeah, those were really popular. He about to hit big. Planet Zim. No, not Planet Zim. It was Captain Planet. Captain Planet. Yeah, Captain Planet. Here goes. I watched a lot of PBS because of my family. Oh no! Oh no! Marius missed. Marius actually missed on a 10-spot round. It does happen, not very frequently, but it does. That's because there's a lot of big cards in the box actually these days. Marius, I'm so sorry, man. Marius, I feel like you've hit a couple rounds of these cold ones like this. I think I'm going to place you in the second chance box at this point. It's raining tacos. Maybe when you order 10 in a row, if it's a miss, it should just be an automatic second chance hit. Because right now, the way the second chance hit works is it's for misses of 100 or more. Earth, wind, water, fire. Earth, wind, water, fire. Let me think. Okay, without looking anything up, how about Wishbone? How about Arthur? How about I remember Dragon Tales, even though that wasn't a show for me, my siblings watched it all the time, dude. All the time. Dragon Tales, Dragon Tales. A lot of Barney the Dinosaur, obviously. Veggie Tales. Yeah, I remember lots of kid shows because I had so many younger siblings. They always had a kid show running all the time. There was Hey Arnold. There was, you know what I didn't get? I didn't get Nickelodeon because we didn't have like cable. We were too poor. We had just regular, antenna network or whatever. Public broadcast. We had public broadcast. You know what I remember? The Simpsons before Family Guy was made. Wow, that was like a whole thing. My parents didn't like us watching The Simpsons. They thought it was too crude. Then Family Guy came out and it's like, whoa, Simpsons is wholesome, because Family Guy took it up to 10. They had so many like really crude jokes in there. So yeah, The Simpsons was so cool. The Halloween episodes of The Simpsons, so cool, man. I remember Card Captor Sakura. I watched that one. Yeah, the Card Captor Sakura. I watched a couple episodes of that. She was like a Sailor Moon type girl, and she had the little flying, cat that turns into a lion or something like that. Yeah, she was hot. Ren and Stimpy. Now, Ren and Stimpy was before my time, but I do remember over the years, not just over the years, but especially back then, just seeing little clips of it. Let's see. Old Simpsons was great. Poor is not poor. Anyone watched Cubo? Garbage Pail Kids are funny. I remember Wishbone. Animaniacs. That's right. The Animaniacs. Yeah, we watched that. Pinky and the Brain. Pinky and the Brain. Here's Javier Arroyo. 10 Pokey Shuffles. Oh, Javier swooping in to take a snipe at the Pokey Shuffles now. You should get some Garbage Pail Kids. Yeah, maybe. We are. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Tom and Jerry was peak childhood. I watched a lot of those Looney Tunes. Yes, especially the really old ones. My dad would record really old Looney Tunes and Popeye the Sailor Man. So we had some like really old Popeye the Sailor Man uh, videos that were made like a gazillion years ago. Actually, some really, really old content we watched was Golden Books adaptations and Richard Scarry. Remember Richard's anyone here remember Richard Scarry? I was a little older to be watching those, but I still loved them. They're so like they're like comforting, like chicken noodle soup or something. Richard Scarry. Oh my, oh, there it is. I was gonna say, oh my gosh, is he gonna hit another cold round? There's Melodic. What about the first Looney Tunes movie? Little Rascals. Little Rascals. That one's not ringing a bell too easily. You watched the new Airbender movie that got leaked. I didn't I didn't watch any leaks. I did watch a lot of Tom and Jerry and Roadrunner. Maybe let's get that melodic. I hated Scooby Doo growing up. I loved Tom and Jerry. Scooby Dooby Doo, where are you? Meow, 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 meow. And I would have gotten away with it if it wasn't for you meddling children. Is this it? 026? Ah, a $40 roll. It was a $50 roll and a $40 slab. What are we thinking here? Spirit of the Spirit. I don't recognize that one. Let's see. Popeye with Robin Williams apparently was full of sniff snow. Oh, that's that old movie. That's the real live action movie. I didn't watch that. It looked too lame. I remember, man, here's a real old one. There was a Winnie the Pooh series, and it was like man, that's real old. I watched that as an actual kid. I watched it at my grandmother's house before she passed away. Those are some powerful memories. Winnie the Pooh. It was a series of Winnie the Pooh like TV shows, and they were like 15 minutes long, and you got 2 episodes put together. Those are real old. Javier Arroyo, re-roll. Yeah, I have fond memories of those. There was another show that I would watch at her home. It was a show about a dog. I think it was called Spot or something like that. And it was like for really young kids. It wasn't like it was like Blue's Clues kind of stuff. And it was a super calming show. Really, really like you could go to sleep to it. We go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Really, really old. We are. I remember one thing that stuck with me really hard was Velveteen Rabbit. It was a Golden Books adaptation. No, no, no. This one wasn't a Golden Books adaptation. This one was something else. Somebody animated a Velveteen Rabbit sort of like TV movie kind of thing. It's probably about 30 minutes long. That one really stuck with me. We are. Do you have any of the boys packs? So are you saying there is actually a The Boys set? You ready? So this will go back for 35, and your reroll will be for 7. Oops, 35. It goes. The Boys. Scooby Dooby Doo. Where are you? Yabba dabba doo. The Flintstones. Here's who remembers MASH? Does anyone remember? I remember. Who remembers MASH? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's how you knew the day was over because MASH would start playing. Terrible. In the USA, do you have Snuggle Pie and Cuddle Pie? Oh, yeah, that's one of my favorites. No, I've never heard of that. Oh, re-rolling into a double hit. Javier. What the heck is this? I got like dust on my mouth. All right. Dang, I guess there's a real card set for the Bouse. All right, take a look at that. He's hitting a jackpot there. Ugh. I remember Spot. Yeah, it was like the little yellow dog, and the episodes were based on like a crocodile and a hippopotamus and a mom, dad, and a dad dog or something like that. The music was so comforting. Again, like chicken noodle soup. It was like just so soft. It was incredibly soft. And so I'd be at grandma and grandpa's house, probably like 6 years old, 7 years old, not very old at all. And I still have those memories of those TV shows. Winnie the Pooh and Spot. Those were really old ones. Those were real kid shows, like really young. Let's see. Umbreon and Piplup. Shows you that even as a very young kid, you can remember that stuff. Yeah, I would have been real young when I was watching those. Is this it? 093. So that's going to be a Terrastal Festival EX Umbreon, not a big chase card. What about this Piplup? Maybe the Piplup's good. Oh, the Piplup is good. So the Piplup is actually going to be Diamond Pearl Vintage Piplup. All right, you've re-rolled into a $120 value. Ooh, nice. What are we doing here? Keeping or re-rolling? He took all the goods. No, that's not true. Look how many slabs are left in the box. You see all those slabs? That's a ton. So there's a lot of slabs left in that box. What are we thinking here, Mr. Javier? Never wanted mom to hear that MASH theme hit. That meant bedtime. Yeah. Oh, because she would hear it and then she'd be like, all right, off to bed now. That sucks, man. All right. Let's see. You can get the boys card set. I legit need a TCC Butcher at a Huey 10. Let me go look it up. The boys booster box. I have Diamond and Pearlera. I don't see it. Boy, Huey. What's it called? Do you know who prints it? The Boys Booster Box. Once Cartoon Network turns into Adult Swim, bedtime. Yeah, I didn't really experience that because we never really had Nickelodeon, but we would go on a vacation, and on vacation we might get to watch Nickelodeon there. So I'd learn all about, all the stuff they were playing, like um Courage the Cowardly Dog, or I'm trying to remember all the Nickelodeon shows. There was quite a few of them, wasn't there? It's Upper Deck. All right, let me look it up. Upper Deck. What are you thinking, Mr. Javi? Oh, he says keep. We keeping it? All right, we keeping it. You are correct. I see it now. The Boys, season 1 and 2 hobby box. Cool. Maybe we will get some. Occasionally we buy something like that and it sells for a while and then it gets stuck on my shelves. Kimiko signature would be so dope. All right, here you go. Look at these. These have both had different names on the back of them at one point. All right. The Piplup's actually quite good and has a lot of potential to go higher. The Umbreon's more like, he's like the kind of card a card shop sells. But that guy's collectible. All right. There we go. Oh my gosh, that's my middle name. One day I want to be someone Pokemon shelf wife. Shelf wife? What is a shelf wife? Umbreon looks like my cat. Ooh. Putting this back over here. Congratulations on that round. Now, oh, right, we were looking at the boys. So let me see about obtaining the boys. Let me log into this. Please log me in. There we are. And let's look up the boys. Sold out. Okay, so that's interesting. So then I think we will have to eBay it probably. But also, I think I'm going to buy this while we're at it. So I'm going to do a massive, not a massive, I'm going to do a $2,000 restock on Ascended Heroes. Maybe this will be my last restock on these guys for a little while. How you guys liking the last season of The Boys? You guys liking it? That's 28 slabs I have with you. You're slab rich, man. You could take all that to a card show. All right, we're going to hit continue. Javier, my hero. All right, we're going to hit pay. Wow, that's expensive. Let me see the exact price I'm paying for these. Divided by. Wow. I make not a lot of money when I sell those a set of heroes packs. I make a lot better money on other packs on the menu. So the margin's pretty slim on Ascended Heroes. Now, what do we got? We have Mr. Brian Frund. He says 15 Pokemon shuffles. You got it. Ready? Don't talk about the boys. I'm still behind. Oh man, did you like episode 24 when Butcher and Homelander finally make out? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And the bonus card. There's your bonus card, Mr. Brian. What we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Whoa, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Did you really just get a 16 cold round here? Oh, man. Yeah, there's cold ones in this box. That's the thing, you know. It's cold ones and hot ones. That's a really tough sweep. Oh, man. Brian, I'm so sorry. I'll put you in the second chance hit box, okay? I'm going to also put our friend Mr. Chris Gonzalez in there tonight. Thanks for going so deep tonight, Chris. Chris Gonzalez. This will give you a shot at a $100 slab at the end of the month, okay? Oh, hold on, not two Chris's, one Brian friend. You can't buy into this. You have to get unlucky to get into this. Think of it like a break you don't want to be in. But, you know, you might as well be in it. It is the second chance baggie. That sucks, man. He says, I'm done. That's rough. Let's see if the next card was the hit. No, no. I'm curious where the next hit was. That's just a cold round right there, isn't it? Dang, dude, that's a real cold round. You were just in the wrong spot in the box, huh? You know how those big jackpots are possible? Ooh, the box has been getting shuffled a lot. Ooh, man, that's a real cold spot. Oh, there we go. Magneton 9, B 9.5. So you weren't even close, man. You're just in a real cold spot in the box. But that's how it works, you know. So like, and if the box gets shuffled a lot, a bunch of hits could be piled together in one spot, and all the cold cards from those hits can pile up in another place in the box. So, you know, especially with Chris doing all those, I was thinking about this. You know how Chris did a lot of those he did those like one spot snipes a whole bunch. Well, you know what that did? That caused a whole bunch of shuffling in the box. So I was thinking about that. And I was wondering, I wonder how many hits have now been reorganized. So you can end up with big cold streaks in the box and big hot streaks too. All right, we'll throw that out. Javier Arroyo, the lucky winner tonight. You definitely had better luck, Mr. Javier. All right. That means the big hits could be near each other. Yeah, or maybe they've already been taken out, right? So that could have happened. They like, for example, Javier could have already sniped them. You don't know how hot the box is, how cold the box is. It's tough to keep track of it, you know. What we do know is that there was a cold round that just came out. We have Mr. Chris Gonzalez. He's next. 3 pokey shuffles for Chris Gonzalez. Okay, good luck, Chris. What we got for Chris? 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. I primed it again. Ready? Oh, you actually do pull one this time. It looks like it's going to say J Ride On, Japanese Ride On. We'll find out what that means. Jungle Ride On. That's a good one. That's actually an expensive slab. All right. You ready? 6 put the clovers for good luck. Oh, yeah. Is that kind of like having your dice blowed on in the casino at the craps table? Blowing it for good luck. My God, bro. Oh my God, there's so many slabs. All right, here we go. So here it is. $45 right on. All right. So what are we thinking here, Chris? Is this a keep or is it a re-roll? You're looking at a vintage ride-on, graded tag 9. Here it is. See it? Oh yeah. These old vintage cards are going up in price. Ooh. I'm a kind of Perry. Well, definitely a re-roll, says Brian Frund. Oh, yeah, I was going to buy these The Boys. Let's see. Let's grab this one. How many are left? How many boxes of The Boys do we want? I won't do very many. Well, I mean, actually, they're not very expensive. But how many packs are in there? Okay, so there's 15 packs in a box, huh? Divided by 15. So they're a little bit expensive. They're a little bit expensive, the boys packs. We'll just buy 3 boxes, see how it goes. I don't want to take too heavy of a hold on those. Squeak, squeak. Give them a $50 trade bundle. Do you think it's a possible regrade into a 10? Well, that's an interesting thought. I mean, tag grading does grade these really harshly. You can scan the QR code to see what they didn't like. I bet you they didn't like the centering on the back or something. So you never know, because PSA can sometimes be more generous with the off-centered grading. But you can scan this right here. If you scan that code, that'll tell you what the problem was. But we can't wait for you to make a decision on that all night. So you gotta yeah, make up your mind. Re-roll, says Chris. All right, Chris is doing a re-roll. You got it. So this is gonna go to 40. There you go. Here we are. Now, this will be a 1, 2, 3. Oops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This goes back in. Now we know how those cold cards get in the box, right? Those cold cards are tough. Pulling cold's not fun at all. It's terrible. This will go back up here. I've seen some cold rounds tonight. Good luck. May the re-roll be with you. PSA needs to add pot reports. Skin silly now that they have them. Pot reports 1, 2, 3. So your re-roll is for 8 spots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's like 90% of the slabs value. That's the agreement on re-rolls. We got the other shuffles now too, guys. Non-Pokemon cards. Pretty interesting, huh? Oh my God. Woo! I was getting scared for you. All right, Pachirisu. I think that's an upgrade. Okay, Pachirisu. Getting kind of scary, right? Oh, Pachirisu Vintage. So you've gone from $45 to $75. Don't show Team Rocket Grunt. He'll get jealous. He'll be like, hey, I should have done that. Whoa. It's a big slab. Mr. Surge wants to steal my rat. What? That's because he's going to send it in to the WHO and have it tested for hente virus. Yes, had me shook. Were you getting nervous? It's funny because from my perspective, there's no nerve wracking. Like my job is to just shuffle them and open them, so I don't experience the emotions of it. I just watch you guys. You're gonna keep it? All right. Made my money back. What? I'm gonna pull you back out of the second chance box. Should it work that way? I don't know. Maybe not. All right, let's go ahead and put. Oh, look! Once upon a time, this was a Aovic. He was trying to buy that. I think it's a really good card. It's a Diamond Pearl Vintage. I need Hanta Immunity 2-6. There we go. He said he had the hente virus. Congratulations, Mr. Chris. What's your experience with the Poke Shuffles? How would you rate them? You like them? Somebody ends up losing in the Pokey Shuffles ultimately. It's pretty tough for that person. There we go. Tag 10s are a keep. Give me 2 spots, says Mr. Brian. Yeah, you want 2 spots? So this electrode will go in as 25 probably. All right. Chris says, okay. What? That 6's card stop. What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Oh, did she want the Pachirisu? Is that what you're saying? Here's number 011. Electrode P9. We're introducing a new card into the Pokey Shuffles. Just a small one. Little electrode. Let's write 25 on it so everything's clear. We took the card out. We got to put a card back in. Actually, we took a couple cards out. So let's introduce a couple new cards to the box. I think that this Iona is still pretty nice. That Raichu is really nice. All right, we're going to put this guy in here. The B drill for 100. Actually, you know, that seems kind of underpriced for 100. Man, that does seem underpriced. I don't know. I'll just put them in. Who cares? So that's a chase card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. See, that's 11. 10 cold ones in a row. And then this one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. That's 20 in a row. That's a lot. That's how you end up. This chunk right here is how you end up with the cold round of 10. That's how it happens. That and other ways. 2004, 6 of hearts. B drill. All right, we like to put this on the card for excitement because that is a chase card. That's what you're trying to pull, something like that. $100 pull. Even if you don't want them, you can re-roll for like 90, which is huge. But I think most people want to keep it. Mr. Reed, while Mikey says, ready to make my first order, tell me about the splits. We've been running the splits for like 6 years. We only invented them like a year after we started. And they're one of the most popular things we do on the channel. Basically, what we're doing here is we're taking an expensive booster pack and we're letting, excuse me, we're letting everybody buy one card in the pack. And then once everybody has made a purchase, we shuffle your names up and you get your card randomly from the pack. So take the jungle pack, for example. There's 11 cards in the booster pack. And so 11 people have to buy a pack for 48 or a card for $48 each, right? So that's how you understand the value of the pack two. We're selling it at 48 times 11. Now, so everyone buys one card. You can actually you can actually buy multiples if you wish. So you can buy 2 if you wish to go real deep. That's almost $100, you know. But you can buy 2 cards in there if you wish. And once it's all done, shuffle the names up, open the pack up, and one guy gets the rare. Bunch of other guys are going to get the rest of the cards, right? You hope to pull Pikachu. You hope to pull the holographic rare. You hope to pull Cubone, Jigglypuff. There's a lot of cool cards in here. There we are. That's what a pack split is. It's a form of a break where everybody gets one card from the booster pack. Very popular. We've been doing those for just so long. Back in the day, the vintage booster packs used to cost as little as like $75. Used to be really easy to host them. I mean, we can find $70 packs nowadays, but they look like what? Sun and Moon era, maybe some Sword and Shield era. All right. It was fleas carried by rats. When is the next state of the market video? You like those? Sometimes I make those videos when our sales are kind of low in a stream. So if we have kind of like a slow day, I cut the stream off early and I run off and make one of those videos. So that's when we tend to do that. Now, if I'm not having any slow days, I just don't make any videos. So when you see like a couple months go by and there's been no new videos by Mr. TCC, you know what that means? It means I'm making some money, having some good money, some good streams. And if you see a video pops out, it means I've been having a slow day finally. Oh yeah. What's left in them? I might finish them off. Says, wow, Mikey. Yeah, that's a very common question. People want to know how many spots are left. You'll notice I don't write the number of people on the sleeve like I do with the other breaks. There's a reason for that. It's because I'm recycling the sleeve. I'm using it over and over again. So first of all, we have the expensive booster. And then where's the other one? It would be called, oh, there's nobody in it yet. Right. So for the tops pack, nobody's in it yet. Nobody's in here. For the jungle pack break, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people in here. So there's interest in the jungle pack split. 5 people out of 11 people. Okay. Oh, here's another tip for new people who want to know, okay, I joined a break, but I didn't get to watch it live. How do I go watch the outcome? So to watch the outcome, here's our Discord server. We post the outcome right here in this channel called Breaks History. We'll click on Breaks History. There it is. So for example, here's the daytime stream. Marvel tops Chrome, trade break Magneton, went to Ivan. So there you go. We do a little timestamp, 151 minutes. I think that's like the end of the break. So you'll have to rewind it a little bit from there. So there it is. So the Breaks History channel helps you keep track of what breaks went off and who actually pulled the break. If it's just a booster pack, I don't really say who quote unquote won it because that's up for interpretation. But if it's something simpler, like let's say, like this trade break, well, only one person is going to get the Dragonite. So I'll say the name of the person who actually pulled it. Have any more people join the jungle? In the jungle, the mighty the coughing jungle. Yeah, I mean, people were joining in the daytime stream. All right. So that tops pack, by the way, the new tops pack, I believe that was a nice one. Joshua Ramos says one English Scarlet base. English Scarlet base. Wow. Where am I keeping that again? I forget. He's way back there or something, right? There it is, base. Based and Pokepilled. For Japanese Scarlet base. Oh, you trying to pull that Gardevoir? That's a really good card. The Gardevoir. People forget about that card. Scarlet Violet base is getting real old. There it is. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. All right. And then 4 Korean Black Bolt. Well, it feels like I got a bug bite, dude. I think I might have got a bug bite. Dang, dude, I hate bug bites. That's one of the reasons why winter's so good. All right, the Korean Black Bolt. It is Joshua Ramos. Good luck. Mr. Josh going in. All right. Snipping this. All right. Snipping this. All right. Tonight's news is that we worked on a new product called the Other Shuffle. It's a $5 shuffle box, just like the Poke Shuffle, but it contains no Pokemon cards in it. So you can take a snipe at that on occasion to see if you get lucky. Here goes. Cold. So these are the Japanese Scarlet. Cold. Cold. And one hollow. It's kind of rough. Watching out for ticks this year. Man, I hate ticks so much. I hate the idea of Lyme disease. I hate the idea of having to take, those powerful gut destroying antibiotics. I might just stay out of the woods. I was thinking about going chanterelle hunting again because we did that really successfully last year. But man, I might just not do it just to avoid getting bit. Those stupid ticks. They need to eradicate them. I don't care if it messes up the ecosystem. Just get it done, man. We are. They're handing out that alpha gal. Hell no, dude. Alpha gal, guys. We are. Alpha gal is becoming a big problem out there. where if you get bit by a tick, you not only have a risk for Lyme disease, you have the ability to get basically an allergy to meat. Can you believe this? You get bit by a tick and now you can't eat meat. Holy crazy. All right, some hollows. And okay, nothing crazy popping out of the black bolts, Mr. Joshua Ramos. So no super luck. No super luck. Oh, we need more Korean cards now. We drained our Korean card box. And then that's BS, I believe. No, it's real. Here's Sprigatito. My friend passed from Lyme complications. Really? I've not heard of that, but yeah. So alpha gal is a real thing. It's spreading pretty far and wide. Look at us. It's 5 a.m. and now we're getting the orders. All right, that's Mr. Joshua Ramos. We're getting busy now. This is exactly how the stream turns into an overnight stream because the later you go, the better the stream gets. But it's like, I kind of want to go to bed, you know? I had it and almost died. Meat allergies is wild. No, yeah, it is wild. It's really serious too. Make sure to like and subscribe. It's rad. All right, so here's Mr. Carlos Chavez, 3 Nikkei Precious. 3 Nikkei Precious. Here it is. My meat flavor for meat will 1 eat advanced. Here you go, Mr. Carlos. Nikkei Precious. This is a pretty cool set if you like the Nikkei cards. It took a year to get a real diagnosis. By then, it was affecting her mobility. That sucks, man. We are. All right. I got bit by a tick, and I got the Lyme disease ring on my leg where it bit me. So I had to go to a doctor. He gave me this super powerful antibiotic, and it was terrible, man. Ooh, a star card. All right, 1 star card popping out. All right. This was years ago, but it caused pretty severe gut issues after I took the antibiotics anyways. So even if you don't get killed by the Lyme disease, you get killed by the stupid antibiotics they give you for the Lyme disease. So it was not fun. I didn't have a good time. First time ordering on Cash App. Jungle is sold. Oh, did you guys hear that? Jungle's done, everybody. Jungle is done. All right, Carlos, let's find your stuff. It should be over here. Ew. My poor brother, he has tick disease. Can I get a cheese burger and 5 fives? I don't know what a cougar is. Is that like similar to a cougar? We don't serve cougars. Here's Marius Larson. 10 pokey shuffles. Marius is trying again. He's saying, I'm not giving up. You're like, Mr. Marius. I got lemon disease, not to be confused with Lyme disease. Lemon degrees is when everything's unacceptable. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Unacceptable. Here's right at the end, the bonus card. All right. Whoa. There you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That goes back in. So when you pull the star card, you have no choice but to accept your spot in a break. Oops. That's what happens. You almost got eaten there, man. You're lucky for that bonus card. I'm telling you guys, on occasion, that bonus card is the difference between life and death. Man, my throat hurts, man. All right. Star box break. You're in there with Michael Ibarra now. Do you guys know what the star box break is? It's a pretty fancy box of Final Fantasy. Let me show you real fast. I mean, let me knock the camera over like a total doofhead. I was trying to reach for this box. I knocked the whole damn thing over. There you go. All right, so it's this guy. Here it is. Opus 11, Soldier's Return, is a Tifa Cloud and Sephiroth set with a very sexy Tifa, and she looks like this. And there's some cards in here that go for a lot of money. The box is quite old. I think it came out in like 2017 or something, 2018. I don't remember. So it's pretty old, and it's a 41 and 12. By the way, you guys are welcome to join this. So 2 people are in it now. 10 spots remain. This is the star break. It'll go off no matter what. So you can join it with a lot of confidence. Ew, Final Fantasy. You don't like Final Fantasy? I like Final Fantasy. That's a respectable brand. Actually, you know, Pokemon, the creators of Pokemon were basing a lot of their game off of Final Fantasy. That's where a lot of their inspiration came from, the game Final Fantasy, which predates Pokemon. Here we are. Yeah, I never diss Final Fantasy. Final Fantasy was one of the first sets we brought onto our menu that wasn't a Pokemon card set. Because for a little while it looked like I was just going to do Pokemon. All right, so here it is. We're going to refresh the menu or the website. He literally has some of the best cards possibly oddly for sale. What? Not true. That's propaganda. What? All right, so here's Chris Gonzalez. He would like 2 Pokey Shuffles. You got it, man. Chris Gonzalez, 2 Pokey Shuffles. He's having the time of his life in the Pokey Shuffles again. Here goes, man. Not true. That's Pokey. Are you ready? 2, 3. 1, 2. Birth by Sleep was a good watch. Birth by Sleep. 2 gold ones. All right. No luck there. You know, I think Bulbasaur is going to have to go into this box. He's pretty cute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He's a $40 card. Dude, I think we are going to run out of slabs. We are quite low on them. Old Maid. Bulbasaur. T10. All right. Oops, hold on. They're killing my pockets, but I love it. Yeah, they're a lot of fun. You could have always just bought the slabs outright. That's the funny part. Let me throw these away. We're going to delete this. Here's Michael. Hey, Michael. Is Michael Shaylin? Shaylin? I think it's Shaylin. And he says, for welcome to the jungle. Welcome to the jungle. You're gonna die, baby. All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And your cards are going to be blank. We know it's you, so we won't have to write your name down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've been trying to preserve these energy cards. Lately, we've been running out of these. We actually run through these so fast. So we know these 6 spots have to be you. He just bought out the rest, I believe, guys. Let me do the math here. Yeah, he bought out the rest. So any card that's blank is Mr. Michael's. This is his first order, too, by the way. All right. That's the end of the Jungle Pack, everybody. Big order there. Really good looking pack. Hopefully a heavy. What do you guys think we do after this? Rocket? All right. So let's show off all the people in here. Will Sharp, Nicholas, Marius, and Harry Kennison. Harry Kennison, he's been real busy with us lately, hasn't he? He's about to hit super clean. You got my last name right. Congratulations. All right. I run into a lot of names, so I probably butchered most of them. Keep it in focus. I buy in Rocket. Yeah, Rocket. Rocket's getting pricey, but yeah, it's always good. Love, love, love Rocket. Can't get enough of it. Opened so much of it as a kid. Dark Charizard, such a good card. The fact you can pull Dark Charizard even as a non-holo, pretty good. Makes the light packs more worthwhile. Dark Charmeleon and Charmander in there. Dark Flareon, Jolteon, and Vaporeon, Eevee. Dark Dragonair, Dratini, Squirtle, Dark War Turtle. The list goes on and on. No, I just named all the good ones, I guess. All right, last time. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Audience splits the deck. Give me a number. I don't think I need to do that much shuffling. I think 2 rounds of shuffling is good because either way, the audience splits it. Now, we are. Lovely looking pack. Okay. Oh, man, look how clean that pack is. Not looking like a heavy to me. Set this off to the side. I think one day I'm going to take a lot of these old vintage packs and put them into like a big picture frame as like a work of art. Okay, so Michael, you've got the first card, the card on the back. What are we pulling? Parasect. All right, Parasect is pulled. Put you right there. We know you got 6 in there, right? Here's Mr. Michael. You getting another uncommon? Might as well. Wow, these look really clean. Furo. All right, so Michael, you've got Parasect and Furo so far. Actually, I'm going to keep you on this side so that we can pull those boxes down. Good. Now, Nicholas Williams. All right, Nicholas Williams. Weeping Bell, the suck Pokemon. All right, all right, all right. Nothing crazy so far, just the uncommons. That's Nathan Norman, Nicholas Williams. Here he is, 1 Weeping Bell. And so this is the rare, right? Harry Kennison pulling the rare. So it's not over for the rest of you guys. There's still hope to pull a Pikachu, Cubone, and Jigglypuff. In a way, that might actually be the better pull in this booster pack now that we can tell it's a light pack. That's a light pack. Ready? So we're looking for Pikachu. Here's Mr. Michael. All right, Michael, you're going to pull Pikachu. Rhyhorn. All right, Rhyhorning it up. Here's Will Sharp pulling. Oh, there it is. Cubone is one of the top common pulls, probably worth more than some of the rares. So that's Will Sharp pulling Cubone. Very nice. Where's Will Sharp? There he is. Let me rearrange these. Lovely. Just a common card. Nowadays, a beautiful vintage. All right, now here's Mr. Michael. All right, Michael, what do we got here? Still time for Pikachu and Jigglypuff to show up. Spiro. Ah, come on, man. Give us what we want. Here's Marius Larson. Bought a LP Dark Charizard for 150 a week ago. I saw on TCG when I got home it was supposed to be 300. What? All right, Marius. What we got? Oh my God. Marius finessed. What a snipe. This card sells for like 500 in a 10. Marius Larson. Well, Mr. Marius, how do you feel? Is he watching? I think he's here. I think he's here tonight. He got to see it. All right. That is one of the best pulls in the pack. It's not even a card you get in every pack. So there's still a chance for Jigglypuff to come out. There it is. That's one of the reasons to open Jungle Pack, guys. Does it make you want one? Because we got more Jungle Packs. So if you want one for yourself, we'll have more chances to pull that in the future, okay? Yeah, that's a good one. All right. Beautiful Pikachu. Good. Okay, and now we have. Oh, man. He's so sniped that. 2, 3, 4. You got 2 cards left. Jigglypuff. Pray for Jigglypuff. Still a chance for Jigglypuff. Pokeball. Not the worst trainer. It's the original Pokeball. All right, and Michael. What we got for you, Michael? Boom. I forgot Eevee was in here. What does the Eevee go for? Oh my God. Jungle's loaded, guys. Jungle's so loaded. I forgot Eevee was even in this set for a second here. PSA 10, Jungle Eevee. So you just need this guy to grade 10, right? Which could be hard to do. And in a 10, let's see what he's going for. I'm sure it's not going for as much as the Pikachu, but looks like he's about 200. Wow. 200. Wild. Just the one card, because you can still grade the other ones, right? That's really crazy. You can still grade all the other ones. Excuse me. Throat is just terrible. All right, not so bad in the end. You did walk away with an Eevee from the pack. That could have been a very different story. You could have pulled another trainer. So Eevee's going to be a much better situation. So you got Pokeball, Spearow, Rhyhorn, Fearow, and Parasect. That was his first time, guys. Michael Shayline's first time. Pre-grade the Eevee. Ol send. Oh, you want to pre-grade the Eevee, huh? Let's take a quick look at it. I'll do it for you. Let's see. Okay, we got it in my hand already. Front of the card not looking too bad. Man, it's looking pretty clean. I think it has a shot. Let's take a close look. Now, look, that's like a mini white dot on the upper left-hand corner. But look, this corner's pretty clean. This corner's pretty clean. That corner's pretty clean. So it would be a weak 10 if they give it a 10, but might as well give it a shot, you know? It's one of those cards where it's like it's worth taking a shot on it. My official grade on this, let's see. Slide off centering top to bottom. The corners aren't perfectly round. I'm giving this a 9.5. The question is PSA technically nicer to vintage cards? If they are, it's a 9.5 plus. If they aren't nice to vintage cards, then it's just 9.5. I'll say 9.5 plus. You know why? Because I would want to see it graded just because it's such a card of importance. You wouldn't want to skip grading it. There we go. Could end up being a 9, though. Just be aware of that. If it grades 9, it's going to be kind of disappointing. So there you go. Probably about a 9.5 on that. Not bad. It means there's a chance. What stands out to me is that the little dot on the back is very small. Sometimes those sneak through as 10s. Lately, PSA's gotten real tough on grading, though. But I don't know if they're walking that back at all, because I've kind of noticed some later certs seem like they've allowed a little bit to slip through. So you still have to check the cards, guys. I've seen that. Okay, you've got a bag over here. As you probably already know, it does not automatically ship. It stays here until you order shipping. It is. Oh, you get a first time order card, don't you? This was his first time order. He gets this lovely Charmander as well. So this Charmander is for you for your first time order. That was 2 first time orders tonight. 2 new people tonight. How cool is that? I'll put you up here in the MIs. And what do we have here? Marius Larson picking up Meowth. Wow, Meowth is good too. This whole pack is good. There's only a few bad cards in the jungle pack, guys. Who would you send that Pikachu to? Well, PSA, not tag. Either PSA or CGC, because tag will beat its pussy up. That's what it'll do. It'll say, Tag's really tough. I think they're tougher than PSA when it comes to vintage. If you see a vintage 10, it's because tag has very rigorously graded it a 10. Can I get a pre-grade on the Pikachu? Yes, you can. Oh, it's probably right here. All right. Off centering left to right. No white dot on the corners, notably. Yeah, send this one into PSA as well. Mostly comes down to this left-right centering being a bit off. The corner's not perfect. They're not perfectly round. And I'd say this corner up here looks like it has a very tiny speck on it. I would give this one. Look at this centering again. I'm gonna give it the same grade, 9.5 plus, but your problem is a little different from his problem. Your problem is it looks just a little less, little more off center than I'd like. Don't send it to CGC. Don't send it to tag. Send that one to PSA. Sent for PSA grading? Oh, you already sent. Look at him. I would grade it anyways because, okay, what if it grades 9? Still a great card at a 9. But the thing is, you don't want someone else to test for you whether it's a 9 or a 10. You want to be the one to test it. By the way, who's this? That was Harry Kennison. He pulls. Whoa! That was actually really good. He pulls Jolteon. Wow, this was a decent pack, even though it was a light pack. Harry Kennison pulls the Jolteon. Look at that, guys. So much going on in this pack. Pikachu, Cubone, Eevee, Jolteon. It was a make money pack, wasn't it? That was a juicy pack. All right. There we go. We'll slide this in here. Okay. That was really cool. The whole thing. Is CGC tougher on centering? Yeah, on the back. So PSA has one thing going on where they judge the back of the card slightly nicer, a little more generous. CGC does not do that. However, CGC, in my opinion, they let more white dots through. We are. So CGC is just slightly nicer in the grading anyways. PSA is really strict. Okay. Placing this up here. There was a lot going in that break. Guys, I can see it's 5:20 at night. So we're going to start wrapping things up. I'm going to declare no more orders at this point. We're going to start finishing off the remaining orders. Time for me to start wrapping up and going to bed, everybody. I basically jump into bed after the stream. I don't dilly-dally. Tag is not nice. Tag is very tough. There you go, Harry. Thank you very much. The next pack break is probably going to be Rocket. Okay. Thank you, Michael, for the pre-grade purchase. Over here, we've got Marius Larson for a pre-grade. Thank you for that, Mr. Marius. And he sent for the grading as well. Very good. In the website, we have no more orders. Perfect. All right. So I think we're done, actually. Look at that, guys. Hey, let's get that giveaway going. So we got a pretty cool Star Wars Halo giveaway. Let's hand it out. Maybe I picked the new pack break as well real fast. Actually, we got a couple right here, don't we? What do we got here? Ready? Sandstorm, Sandstorm. Oh, we got Aovix Jungle Pack. We could do that. Now that would be Japanese Jungle, and it comes with the guaranteed holo. So that's real nice. Hold on, let me get the giveaway queued up. Sorry about that. All right, now you need to type in TCC. So type it in now to get into that giveaway. Wow, these are cool. I must have paid so much for these. I have a really heavy vintage collection. Vintage booster packs. Brian Friend has been chosen by Nightbot. Oh, let me put him on here. Brian, didn't you have a cold round in the Poke Shuffles? I think you did, right? So we have Fiji. Surge on 18. How much is it to pre-grade my Sandstorm Ludicolo? $3. We do $3 pre-grade. If you want to pre-grade, I hand out an actual grade and give you a detailed opinion. Here's 19, Matt. If you guys ever just need to see your card, just tell me that you want to see your card for grading. J-Dog. Okay. Landed on 19, surprisingly. Look at that. Shows you any number can come out. That's 19, so it's going to Matt R. Matt Rodriguez. Matt, you're one of the guys who's been here for 5 years, right? What's the name, Mr. Matt? What can I put back? What can I put down for you? Let me go get some rocket packs real fast. Oh, my legs. Oh my God, these look so good. Beautiful packs. The heck, I wasn't supposed to win. I don't even know if I want to open these. These look so nice, but look at them. Don't they look nice? Man. Got any more Halo slabs? Yeah, I think I do. I think I do have some Halo slabs. You want to see some expensive ones? Look at this. Funny you should ask. I got that one right there. You're going to like this one. Watch this. How about this one? I don't know what these are worth. Probably like over $1,000. That's good stuff. You can re-roll. What? I'll re-roll if you really want me to. 5? All right, 5 it is. Pretty cool, right? The ability to win a free one is really there. That's AOG. All right, AOG. There it is. Ta-da. I can't decide whether to open these or keep them sealed. They're really nice long crimp packs. I guess let's open them. They're so good, I don't even want to open them. There are bigger Halo fans. There are bigger Halo fans in the stream than me, he says. Okay, here's one. Now you might see a price on this rocket pack very similar to the jungle pack because they are coming in at a similar price, I believe. Give us the jungle, mister. We can go back to jungle. I think we're going to swap up into rocket first. Now, give me a minute. Rocket always sells fast, but you know, Rocket's kind of going up in price over time. But that's also a good reason to just keep plowing into it because it's like, might as well be us, you know? Look at this, look at this, look at this. Look how expensive this is. Somebody out there really wants $750,000 for sealed Japanese rocket, and this guy wants $1,000,000 for it. You know what's crazy about those prices? I own 2 of these. I have 2 booster boxes of these Japanese rockets. I don't think it's gonna ever sell for like 750,000. But I know that's a serious offer by this guy because I know this guy, the EA Collectibles. He's been doing this a while, and so that's a real offer. Look, he wants $250,000 for the Rocket Returns, huh? Wow. I mean, that actually is somewhat reasonable because if you pulled Gold Star Torchic and a graded 10, you could actually make more than, $250,000. But yeah, so this is nuts. So expensive. And but you know what's interesting? This box recently sold for like it was like 60,000 or something like that recently. Actually, I don't remember. Let me check sold. Yeah, I watched it in a video. Somebody was going over the auctions or something. Was it auctions of the week? I can't remember. Oh my God, I see the sun coming up. All right, we do got to wrap up here, guys. Time to wrap it up. But here we go. I got to pick a price for this, right? Let's see. Where's the Rocket Box break? Yeah, I don't know if I'll host another one of those ever again. That sounds cool, but I don't think it's going to happen. I think that Rocket Booster Box breaks are a thing of the past a little bit. Mister, if you have a second, can you show me my Ludicolo for its edges, corners, and any print lines? I tell you what, man, let's do that tomorrow, okay? We are. Let's see. So, yeah, I'm not going to lie. These packs are getting pricey. All right. And, all right, these are all pricey now. Mm-hmm. It's hard to choose, actually. It's so complicated to buy these at this point. Sorry if I'm a little bit quiet. I'm doing some decision making. Mm-hmm. And mm-hmm. All right, so I've made up a decision. So these long crimp packs are slightly more expensive. So we're probably going to base our price off of this. All right, so I'm not going to be shy about it. If we want to do this rocket, it's going to be 54. It's going to be pricey. They're running out of these. The price is clearly going up because I bought these not that long ago. People are gobbling up vintage, man. Set one pack snipe pokey shuffle for the fun. I'll do that real fast. All right, there it is. Team Rocket. Oh, one more thing. We got a mark in the breaks channel that did. So breaks history, jungle pack, sometime before 200 minutes. Oops. Oops. There goes. Wish I could order. You're ordering. I'd kindly. Mr. needs his beauty sleep. Yes, that's very important. All right. Harry Kennison sent in for a pre-grade on Jolteon. Harry Kennison, pre-grade, Jolteon. Here it is. All right. Here's the pre-grade. So just very quickly, right away, we can see your card has bad offsetting left to right. Darn. It's also got a little bit of a white edge right there. So realistically, I would say this card leans into being an 8. Jolteon 8. That's very interesting, because he is a good rare card. But what would you rather have? The guy who pulls a Jolteon 8 or the guy who pulls, I don't know, like a Cubone 10 or something? So it's interesting to see who maybe won in the box. It might have been just the guy who manages to pull off a 10 on anything. Because once it drops down to an 8, it's not as valuable. People want those 10s. Chris Gonzalez, 2834. He wants 2 pokey shuffles. All right, let me get these done real fast. And then I'm going to bed. Sun's coming up. That's not good. That's like back in the day kind of streaming situation. 2 cold ones. Sorry, Mr. Chris. 2 cold ones. All right. I had fun. I'm hopping off. See you later, everyone. Have a nice night. See you tomorrow for the Tuesday daytime stream. If you don't want to miss it, hit the subscribe button. See you later, everybody.